Oh, Merb has expired. Something got into the chicken coop last night and took old Merb out. So, no longer with us. We set the camera up and go give Hag a hand here getting hay. Hey, blind straight, what's happening?
Are we live?
We're live. Something got
everyone.
Something got in the coop last night. Killed Merb. He's dead.
No.
Yeah, Merb's dead.
Motherfucker. So, we need more Merb.
Yep. Continue on to what you were saying. Here, I got this. When you were talking to the camera.
How you walking, Nutty? She's still holding her foot up.
Okay.
She might just not be used to the cut yet. Doesn't matter if it's moldy. Hang on. Hang on.
I'll come do it.
Can't breathe.
Me either.
Look out, Stan. Hang on, baby. Look out, we got a stash coming through on the left.
I got her. Oh, you're not in?
How's your legging, huh? Don't go on the foot, huh? Or are you playing me? How's the towel with you? Hang on here, right?
Oh, wow.
Whoop! Sorry, Peanut. Well, baby Calvin is doing good today. Hold on.
I always put one foot on.
Yeah, that's the shot. I told you that. Uh-huh. That's what I told you. The whole thing goes over, I guess. Fuck it. We're gonna need it. Nothing's frozen yet. Why?
Merb is dead, people. Merb is dead.
Alright, guys.
Hey, Dulce, Drew, Big Tilden Hill. I'll check you guys as soon as I can. There's Rafa Kitty.
Alright. How we doing, ladies? Hi, Rafa. Rafa! Oh, wait, I need that. Rafa Kitty! Hello, my Rafa. Rafa Kitty. It's the Rafa Kitty. How you doing? Baby? Aw. You're such a nice kid. Looking out for the baby, huh?
Wally. Holly, fiddle bottom. You need more hay or not, Hag? I still gotta milk this goat. We'll do that when I get back.
You don't even know where you're going.
Yeah, I do.
All the way to the front.
Nowhere I'm going.
Okay, fine. I'll do water here. Come on, Mama. You want to go in? You want to go in? You don't have to, but you might want to. Come on, ladies. All right, don't worry. I know, Peanut. I see it. You'll get used to it. I think you're okay. Okay. You okay?
Okay, hopefully the camera's still going. I will tell. Don't fall over. Where do you want this bale of straw? Hey.
Only inside. I can scope it out.
Alright. Let me get it out for you.
What does it look like? Is it really heavy?
No,
Okay. Just drop it where you normally drop.
I got it from that
Okay.
first one. Way up by the truck.
Okay.
Way in the back.
Okay. Thank you.
Get the auxiliary battery. Some glasses on. Hey Kim. Hey Sarah. Shardy. Everybody I missed.
Hello everyone.
I'll point at a couple goats anyways for now. There's the Rafa kitty. Oh man. My hands be cold.
It's be cold outside. I told you that. Okay.
Gonna go give this a shot. See if I can milk these by myself.
Okay, you're gonna have to move all that shit. I gotta get in and out. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know where to put it though.
Well, can you hang on to it for a few minutes?
Well, I was gonna go in and start milking.
Well, just wait. Can you wait on that for a minute?
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't have everybody fed.
Okay. I'll just set it in the trash can for right now. Do I have a double hook anywhere? Nope. Hi, sweetie. I guess it's gonna be for me, babe. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. There you go. Baby's quite a little howler there, you know? You know what? I wish you produced that does.
Want me to lock you in there? There you go. You're locked in.
I wish I knew your name, bro.
Kaylee.
Huh?
Kaylee.
It's a hard name to remember.
Kaylee. Kaylee and Kevin. Very simple. All right, hang on. So return. We gotta get rid of the rest of this hay.
Hi, goat. Hi, Kevin. I'm stealing your milk, buddy. Yep. You're a big boy, Kevin. Yeah, you're a big boy, Kevin.
Okay, look up. Okay. Hang on, Kevin. I'm right here, Kevin. Little Kevin Webby. Little Kevin Webby. Wait.
Grab the camera if you want.
Where is it?
Over there in the garbage with the auxiliary battery.
Oh, well, it's not showing much of anything.
No, it's not.
Okay, hang on. Let me get my gloves off. Okay. Where's the aux? There it is. Got it.
You can show off Kevin.
Well, might as well show off Kevin.
A little noise maker.
He is the cutie pie, right?
Yep.
Where is he? There he is. There's little Kevin. Hi, Kevy. Hi, Kevin. What are you doing? And there's Kaylee getting milked. She's a very good girl. Look at how good she is.
We're not going to get much milk off you today.
Is he full?
The little slob's eating it all.
Are you a slob? Are you a slob, Kevy? Look how much he grew in one day.
Yeah, he's a little slob.
Oh, hey guys, what's happening? Hey, Big Tim. Big Tim Hill. Jenny, what's up, guys? Yep, that's Kevin. That's little Kevy. Little Kevy is, what, a day and a half old here? Yeah, they are absolutely adorable. Dog, if you scratch me one more time, I swear. Yep. Oh, he was, when he found out his name was going to be Kevin, he did a little jump and a turn, so he was happy. He's happy. He's like,
Yeah, well,
I gotta taste this, guy, see what's going on over here. There we go.
you should tell the story about why you named him that.
I did already. I told it yesterday.
Oh.
For those that weren't here, though, stop, Mama. We had a doctor's appointment, as most people know, on the 1st, which happens in the city of Chicago. And the nurse that normally checks us in and does all the paperwork and stuff, he just such a cool dude, personable, humorous, into holistics like we are. Just absolutely loved, you know, checking out the pictures of the goats and the whole nine. I mean, just a really cool dude. And we go in on the 1st for our appointment, and we get called into the doctor's wife's office, and she said, I called you in here to let you know that, so you don't freak out if you don't see Kevin, but he passed away. Apparently he had a heart condition that he did not really want a lot of people to know about. We certainly didn't know about it. He was 50 years old. And that's way too young to check out, man. But, so the very next day, little Kevy here was born. And, you know, I mean, it's not like I believe in reincarnation, that's actually Kevin or anything, but I believe that energy recycles, for sure. It doesn't dissipate, it just changes form. So, if that ain't positive energy right there, I don't know what is.
Put your leg down, sweetie.
You know? I mean, look at him. He's happy. He's furry. He's clean.
I mean, you've been so good.
Look at him. Aww. He likes you. Dude, he's already rubbing his scent all over you. Look at that. He's got a racing stripe down his back. It's another Rafa Camaro racing stripe. That's what it is. But there's his mother, Kaylee. Very happy to get milked, I think, to have the pressure taken off. Hi, Kevy. What you doing, buddy? I'm going to check that out. See what that is. Is that good? It's not good. I don't know. What's good here?
You're going to have to bump your feet up.
What is good here? What's up, Kevy? So what do I need to do? I'm kind of holding the door shut.
Well, you're going to have to give this goat
what?
Its corn and sweet feed intake.
Increase it?
Yep.
Oh, I can do that. That's not a problem.
Yep.
I can give her some candy, too, if you want.
Yep. That would be good for her, too.
All right. Kevin is very curious and very happy over here. And there's Kaylee. Mama's coming to check him out. Make sure he's okay.
Kevin, you can go back by you.
Yep. All right. Whoa, careful, dude. The phone's almost knocked out of the holder. There we go. All right. There he is. He's going to go check out and see how much you stole.
I stole a lot.
That's all right.
But not too
She'll
much.
make. I'm going to give her a little more feed, so she'll make more.
I'll go get her some. If you want to move.
No, it's okay. I will get her some. I don't have anything mixed right now.
Okay. Well.
But he's scoping it out. All right, Kaylee. Here, you grab this. It's in my pocket.
All right, Wallaby.
Grab that.
Okay.
Hold the gate shut. Do not let her out. Don't let this fucking dog in.
Okay. I got it. Don't worry about it.
Well, I do worry about it because shit can't carelessly.
Hey, Kimmy. MCW Joker. Double O. Shardy. James. Volger Vixen. Eric Johnson. Jenny Jones. Sarah. And everybody else who's in here. The terrorist, Chauncey.
No. Oh, shit. Alright, stop. You're not getting anymore.
I promise I will not pee in a bottle, guys. I will not do that. I swear.
Oh, Melinda's right behind you. Look at her. She's got hay on her face.
What are you doing, Melinda?
She's curious.
My little
She smells the
molester?
baby. Hi. She says, I want to be a mama again. I was a good mama.
Let me see how much you got there.
Well, too much, obviously.
No, that's not enough. Go ahead.
Dude, I already fed her this much.
She should be getting about triple, honey.
That's not a big enough pile?
No.
Aren't you the one always telling me to fucking back off on the feed?
Yes, but
Okay.
when she's nursing, no, she'll use every bit of that. She won't founder, trust me.
There's your peppermint. Hey, little guy. Hi, little Kevy. I know, you're just adorable, you are. Alright, I gave her a ton of different kinds of hay to choose from.
Okay.
She's got 3 kinds from 3
Do you want to get her?
pails.
Do you want to get her a piece of candy or?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed it. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, come out of there.
I
Let
got
me
her candy.
close this up.
Yeah, it's a tight fit here. So. Come on,
The
move,
you in the
dog.
mirror is an image of the real you.
Dog, get the hell out of my
Did you hear that, Rafa Camaro?
Fine.
Do you agree with that, Rafa?
Here, tell you what.
Yes or no, Rafa?
Yes. Fine, dog. If I give you one, will you get off my ass?
I don't know. You didn't look too bad last night on panel, Kimmy.
Leave me alone.
There is the Melinda.
Yes, I'm coming.
You know,
Guys,
I'm wondering if
good Lord.
you're lactating, Melinda. Hey, Peanut.
Here, buddy.
Let me get that hay off your head. Oh, Vulgar Vixen, Merb is dead. I'm not sure if he was killed by a mink or if he was killed by a weasel. But one of the two. He was killed last night in the chicken coop. So Merb is officially dead. He is now resting over in the compost pile until something comes to finish him off. So Merb is dead. So when... No, Vulgar Vixen, not Merb 34 ST. Merb the guinea hen.
Merb the guinea hen is gone.
So far we only have the one, Kim. But there'll be more babies coming soon. There's a couple out in the yard.
That time of year.
Yeah, Merb's actually a guinea hen.
Okay. Excuse me.
For the people who aren't familiar with it, yeah, it appears to be clickbait, but it's really not clickbait. You can see the one alcato over there.
Yes, hang on a minute.
No, not Discord, Merb.
Peanut.
If you see the white cat over there, the big fat one, that one's on top of Merb right now, eating them up.
Melinda. Izzy.
Oh, you're giving out treats?
I got them all. I don't even start. I got everybody. Go ahead.
I asked the question, are you giving out treats?
I am giving them.
Awesome.
Okay. Brownie. Here, Smiley, hang on. Hey, no fighting or you guys won't get any. They have all had theirs.
Can you give me a hand when you get a chance?
Okay.
Come here, Linda.
What?
I want to grab Melinda. I think she's lactating because of this baby.
She's lactating because of the candy you've been feeding her.
There's a whole bunch of crows, guys. I don't know if you can see them on camera, but man, they're everywhere. The whole sky's full of them over there. Are you guys able to see them on camera, or am I wasting my time? There's the clouds. There's the tree line. There's the Rafa kitty. Yeah, they do, Sarah. They want their candy bad. Okay, I won't try to focus in on the crows anymore because there's a shitload of them, but apparently the camera can't see it. Hey, dog. Well, I'm blind too, so.
You guys all got them. I got all you big fucks.
I need Hag to come fake a candy for Melinda so I can catch her.
Well, just hang on. I don't have any more.
Okay, I'll hang on.
I'm giving everybody a piece of today because the temperature is dropping.
I get it. Sweet Melinda Blue. Ghostess, you big fat pig. Melinda, I don't know why you won't let me grab your collar. I think you have milk and I want it. If you have milk, I want it. I'm really close to her collar, but every time I go to grab her collar, she takes off, so.
Probably not wise with the phone in your fucking hand. God damn it, dude!
It's okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it until Peanut steps on it.
No, just pick it up, it'll be fine, okay?
Son of a whore, dude.
Chill out, honey.
You really pissed me off. Well, I can't hold her and this.
That's fine, just set it down somewhere.
You know, if you milk her, you're going to encourage that milk.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hi, Cookie. There's little Cookie. What do
Just
you want?
set it down somewhere.
I'm not setting it down. I got her, I think. Last time I set it down, Peanut almost stepped on it.
Okay, well.
No, out. Sit out.
Shut up. Don't yell.
No.
You yell again. Don't.
Go ahead, punch.
Chill.
Do it on live.
You want me to? I will.
That's okay. Cops will be here in 5 minutes.
That's cool.
Ass wiper.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch you, just like I'm gonna pee in a bottle. Don't be ridiculous.
Then why would you cock your fist back at me? That makes no sense at all.
Dude, that was not just.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I saw your eyes.
Okay, you read into it whatever you want.
Just because you're frustrated.
I'm not frustrated.
Dude, I have 2 hands
Jody,
and not a lot of strength. I don't know what you think I can do.
I don't want you to do anything. I don't even have a lit cigarette, so you're bitching.
Yes, you do. It's
No, I
in
don't.
your mouth.
No, it's sitting right here on the ground. It's not.
Oh, lovely. In a fucking stall full of dry hay.
Yes, because it's not on
You're an
fire.
asshole.
You're-
I tell you constantly, stay out of the barn with cigarettes, and you can't even
Dude.
listen to that one
It's not on
thing.
fire.
One thing I ask of you.
It's not on fire. What don't you understand? Huh?
Maybe we should bring the phone in and show everyone the fucking burn holes in your cigarette, in your shirts and shit.
Okay, let's do that. You think that bothers me or something?
No, it doesn't bother you. It bothers me. I've lived through 2 house fires. I don't want a barn fire. You do know what animals do during a barn fire, don't you?
Yeah.
They run back inside, you idiot. They don't run out.
I
They
know.
don't know any better.
I know exactly what happened.
That's right. Hag and Road are fucking arguing right now. This
No,
is
we're
it.
not. Tag is. I'm laughing.
Oh, I'm glad you find it humorous.
I do.
You know, plus I'm holding a fucking bucket of dog food on one arm that everybody's trying to get in.
Yeah, you have it rough. We understand. See what I told you? It's not on fire. It hasn't been burning for a long time.
Still, how is it so fucking hard for you to not walk in a barn with a cigarette? Is it really that hard?
Yeah, it is.
You're a dick.
I am a dick.
Yeah, you are. Here's your fucking thing. Sorry, people. I'm giving you to the dick. Take your goddamn thing.
Hang on, wallaby.
I'm not a wallaby, and today I'm not your wallaby. Go find another wallaby. You're pissing me off, and then you act like I should be all happy about it.
Dude, you crack me up.
It's all fun, right? Fuck you. I gave you one already.
All right, now it's gonna start raining, and then we're gonna have to hear about the horrible rain. There's the weird brown goat right there.
What weird brown goat?
Right there.
Which one? It's not a weird brown goat.
Yes, it is.
Her name is Brownie. Her daughter's name.
Thank you, Melinda. Thank you for the
You
milk.
want one? You didn't even get one.
Here you go. Just
You want one, sweetheart? You're not getting another
Smiley
one.
twins.
You're fat enough.
Hey, Polly.
Polly doesn't want one. Polly never
What's
wants
up,
one.
Polly Polly? And there goes the Rafa kitty. Locked up.
Yeah, I'm cold. I'm going in. You do what you want. See you later, people. Sorry. Fuck you.
Okay. Here we go, see? That cat's eating Merb. Yep. Go ahead, finish a Merb off. I'm just documenting your feast of the Merb. Yep, Merb croaked. Either a weasel or a mink got him. Something small enough to get through into the coop, but not big enough to break through wire or anything. So it had to be something really small. Oops. Oh, now I got to struggle carrying everything back because I pissed Tag off and it was fun. Oh. Ooh. Okay, let me drop some crap off and I'll be right back. Okay, I heard the milk jug blow away. There it is. We did get goat milk today. There's the goat milk. Alright, now I'll try to get everything packed up. Alright. Heidi, oh, here we go. Oh, crap. I can't go yet. I just remembered. We gotta do one more thing before we take off. I gotta set you down in the crap hole for a minute. Where are you at? All right. Gotta do a quick cut job here, and then we can go. Should have waited till later to piss Hag off. Because that would have been a whole lot easier if I had two people instead of doing it by myself. But it was still worth it pissing her off. That was fun. All right, and off we go. So you guys know, the whole filter of cigarettes wet, and it wasn't burning when I was in the barn. I just do that to make her crazy. Rosie, Rosie. That should make a pretty funny clip if you want my dick is around. Oops. Hey, Drew. Yes, I do. Ugly old man face. Surprise, I didn't give you a warning. Yep. You can, Lady Di. Just plain water. If you put your hay away before it's dry and bale it, it can cause your barns and stuff to catch on fire. Okay, let me set the antlers down that I cut. Take the glasses off. Now I'm gonna go feed the birds real quick. Oh, hey, I've been singing to you guys again. More eggs. I just can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. Sugar pie, honey bun means that I love you so. Alright, I'm getting you guys water. Chill out. Water for everybody. Here she comes, just walking down the street, singing, what did you did, dum did you do? I'm I'm so happy I'm walking next to you. Almost done, people. Alright, there's your water. Get some heat going down here while we're here. Alright, this summer, spring I should say, when I get more guineas, I will not name another guinea Merb, I promise. Blind Justice? I didn't get anything for Blind Justice either. You can, if you want to download app to Firefox for free, that allows you to download without paying for it. Alright, people, looks like everybody has bailed to go watch Blind Justice, who seems to be in trouble. I'm going to keep this going till I get back upstairs, and then I'll probably kill it and go see what's going on there too. Okay, Drew, I'm still here too. So, I guess I'll just hang here. I mean, his channel should be flooded with people by now. I didn't get a notice from Safety Man either, Johnny. Change over to the wall. Hook the auxiliary battery back up to charge. Take out the goat's milk. Quail eggs away. Can't forget to do anything today. Alright, there's the pen. See where I'm at on this computer. Sorry about that. I had to run and steal cigarette from Hag. I don't know. What's for dinner, Drew? We're probably going to have uh, something easy like fried egg sandwiches or some crap like that. I didn't take anything out to thaw. Here's the deer antlers I cut off. That was that noise that you heard that I was messing with. The goat milk. I gotta make sure and take another jar out for tomorrow. I can't forget about it. I don't know, maybe I'll make another chocolate cheese cake or something. What am I going to do with the milk? Haven't decided yet, Jenny. I'm either going to drink it in my coffee, or if she, I had Hag Bumper feed a little. If she starts producing a little more milk, I did get some milk out of Melinda, who shouldn't be lactating today, but is. And if Melinda starts lactating, I'll have enough to start making cheese, and I'll start making cheese again. He was attacked and arrested. I tell you, man, they're taking us down one by one. Any of that good chocolate left? I have, the only chocolate I have is the German chocolate. Yeah, I have some of that left, but it's not really like for hot chocolate. It's more for like baking pies or making stuff out of stuff like that. I don't really have any like chocolate bar chocolate right now. Well, let's see. They got Eric. They had Honest Citizen. They had James Jacobson. They had Otto. Everybody's going down. It seems like everybody's going down one way or another. Yeah, Trent, Honest Citizen. It's like they're gonna whack. They didn't like him videotaping. They tackled him and wouldn't identify him. Yeah, I mean, that was just as bad as what they did to Johnny 5 the other day. I mean, that cop grabbing him by his collar like he was a little kid and then attacking him. They fucked up Blind Justice's arm. He was screaming like Bow. Holy shit. I'll have to check that out. What the hell? Why is my camera showing me it's upside down? There we go. See if I can shut the camera up at least a little bit so I don't look totally retarded. Cool, Vixen. I quit mirroring. The last time I mirrored something, I got a damn copyright strike for a mirror. So, as you can tell, I haven't mirrored anything in quite a while. If you're on a computer and you run Firefox, you can add an add-on that'll allow you to download any YouTube video free. It'll actually give you the download link for a direct download. And you can download it in HD, 4K, SD, whatever you want. What's wrong with your computer, Drew? I know I'm always fighting computers here, dude. I just had some weird stuff happen on a laptop I was working on. I had a 750 gig drive in it, and I lost all my networking. I couldn't connect. It was like the Ethernet card died and the wireless thing died. It was like I thought it was a hardware failure. I put a 320 gig hard drive in it, and I got the internet to come back, but then I lost the DVD function and the card reader function on the laptop. And now I think I finally have it straightened away. I'm not sure yet, so I'll find out later today. If it gives me more problems, I'm just going to say fuck it, and I'm going to put Linux in it and make Hag run Linux.
I would prefer to run Linux, actually. I need to wash my hands.
Well, I wish I would have known that before.
I told you a long time ago that Linux is probably a better bet.
Okay. Well,
it's more secure.
If this doesn't work, then I'm going to put Linux in the machine for you, okay?
Yep. As long as you don't put Windows 10 in, I'm not pretty happy.
I will never put Windows 10 in.
I know. I gotta get the goat slub off my hands.
So what do you guys have? Do you guys have laptops that don't work, or are they desktops that don't work?
Well, either or. It's not like you can't fix either one.
No, that's what I'm saying. If they have laptops, I can probably fix it for them because I have tons of laptop parts here. I mean,
you've got tons of fucking...
I have quite a few desktop parts, but not as many desktop parts as I have laptop parts.
You have more desktop cases than anything.
Well, yeah, no, actually, I threw a bunch of them out finally.
Like that one that's missing every part it's got.
No, it's got a power supply in it, and it's got a motherboard. Look at it.
Got a bunch of dusty old cables that the cat's been in.
Yeah, I know. But it's still got a good power supply.
Yeah.
CPU, RAM's good.
I think it's old.
It just needs a hard drive, a DVD,
and probably a few other things.
and yeah, a couple small things. It will run and work again, but I don't want to mess with it.
Not today, no.
But I know it's cheap to ship a laptop. It's like in a B box, you can ship it across the USA for I think it's $11.95 with the new price increase. So,
It's still not bad.
so for $12, basically, you can have your laptop fixed for free.
Minus the cost of parts. You gotta pay for parts.
No, because I should have all the parts.
If we have them. If we don't,
Well,
then you're gonna have to order them.
Right, but most likely we will have the parts. I have 4 boxes of parts.
Can I get you to do one thing for me, please?
What do you want me to do?
Please don't smoke in my barn.
Dude.
Please, I beg of you.
Listen to me closely. That cigarette was out.
I don't care.
Listen to me. Before I even went and got that last bale of hay up by the chicken coop, it was out. And it had been out for a very long time.
That's not the point.
Whatever.
The point is more often than not,
I will not.
You enter the barn with a lit.
Go in there with a lit cigarette. How's that?
Thank you. That's all I've ever asked of you.
Yeah, Tails, we're having a riot. Your laptop needs a charge cable or a battery? What kind of what laptop do you have? Do you have like an IBM? I think I got chargers for IBMs, HPs, a Dell, quite a few different things. Gateway. Yeah, I might have one, dude. I will look. I'll look for a power supply. If that's all it is, that's no problem. Like from 2003. Dude, I have some parts to laptops that are so old that you have to put in the wireless connector. Actually slides in the slot. It's not even built into the laptop. So I've got parts from way back, man. Sherman and the Wayback Machine live at my house. I actually have an old Toshiba satellite that's just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. You know, it's not really good for much either, though, so. Oh, the Packard Hells? Yeah. Hag had one of those about 25 years ago, I think. Something like that. More than that? 30 years ago? I don't know. A long, long time ago.
Before I got divorced the first time. Don't you remember? You helped me pick it out.
Gear, you've only been divorced once.
That's what I said.
No, you said that before I got divorced the first time.
I don't ever plan on doing it again.
Well, that makes it sound like you've done it more than once.
No.
Yeah.
Just once.
That implies it.
It was hard enough to do that given the way we're conditioned to feel about all of that, you know?
No, I don't.
Church-wise.
Oh.
And all that shit, dude. You know? You make a vow, you keep it.
Yeah, I'm
Hey, you're the same way.
It.
You're the same way, dude.
Jenny Jones has it.
You were You would have stayed married to that hideous Sasquatch without a heart.
I'm next if I smoke in the barn blind. I don't think so, dude.
No, I wouldn't divorce him.
If
but
she divorces me over smoking in the barn, she
No.
might as well just pack her shit now.
Yeah, that's a dumb reason for a divorce, but it's a good reason to beat his ass.
With.
It's not fun to piss me off, dude. I don't know why you find that so hilarious. Making me, and then you,
dude, because
see,
for
this is how frustrating it is. Okay.
Listen, for the last 3 days, you've been nothing but angry. So I gave you a
I have
reason to
not
explode,
been
and now
angry.
you're all chilled. Yes, you have. You've been angry for 3 days. Yeah, she's totally paranoid.
I lived through 2 of them. I don't want to go through another one. You know, and then we had that underground fire over there. Remember that?
Yep. I've only been in one house fire, so. Your husband just got home and his dad, who's 87, got a water bill for $55, and they refuse to say it's on their end. How does an 87-year-old man use $55 worth of water in winter? Did he fill up his whole house and become Aquaman or something?
Did he have a leak in a pipe, maybe?
Your water bill is 60 blind straight?
Jesus. Ours is on the electric bill because
Yeah,
it's a well.
We get hosed because we have a well.
It's an electric pump.
And it uses electric, and man, that thing eats electric. So
yeah, but everything here eats
right,
electric. We're on a co-op. They're not cheap.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
We don't pay a water bill.
No, we pay about
in electric. We pay like $300 a month in electric. So
300 is more summer when we have AC running, and 200 and something is more in winter when.
He's lived there for 40 years, and it's never been that high.
Well, somebody fucked up.
Toilet guts will leak that much. I don't know.
They're not working.
My toilet's been broken for 1.5 years, dude.
Yeah, but the seal is still intact.
Yeah.
And when the seal is intact and it's not constantly running, then you're okay.
Right. I'm just saying, I've been so lazy. They forced an 87-year-old man come home and crawl up under his house.
Good Lord. Yeah, you notice how it's always fucking the people who can afford it the least that would get picked on.
Exactly. Oh, hell, he's 80. He won't know what's going on. We'll just charge him more.
Yeah, because they figure you won't notice. You'll just pay it.
That's like the guy I saw at the driver's thing. He was like 90-something years old, and he said
perfect eyesight, perfect hearing.
He said he was going to quit driving because he was pissed off because every year he has to go and take the driving test and the written test.
Yeah, just because of his age. It's got nothing to do with his ability. I mean, come on. There are 30-year-olds that can't fucking drive.
Jimmy said her bill went up from under 25 to 43, and they don't use that much water.
Yeah.
Autotron says blind justice. He's really getting fucked over.
Yeah, I would say.
Your electric bill was $275. No roommates now, and it's $65, and they just won't listen.
Well, I mean, it's not that hard to shut a door, turn a light off when you're not in somewhere. Turn something off, unplug it when you're not using it, whatever.
Yeah,
it's just a matter of
Jenny said
developing
she
those
knew
habits.
when she had a leak in the crawl space because her water pump kept running.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know when our shit's leaking too because all you have to do is go downstairs
And the pressure
and the
tank's
pressure
constantly
tank's
filling.
there and you'll hear it. You'll hear it kick on and off and on and off and on and off.
Which reminds me,
Yes, dear.
she says that when we're gone,
Yeah.
she hears water running up here. Now, I know that that's not true.
Right.
She says the dog and cat are up here flushing the toilet. She doesn't understand the toilet doesn't flush that way because it doesn't work.
The toilet, the cat and dog cannot pick up a bucket of water and
I
flush
told
it.
her what she was hearing probably was the pressure tank in the basement
Right.
working. And
Drew says,
you know,
Hag, you sound like him.
what?
I don't know.
Turn lights out, shut doors?
Maybe, I don't know.
Dude, how many times did our parents tell us, I'm not heating and cooling the outside, right? You know, so you just learn. It becomes a habit.
Autotron says he's been sneaking in there when we're gone. Dude, that's the problem. You wouldn't be able to sneak in here because we're never gone.
Nor would you be able to sneak in here if we were gone. We would know you were here by the blood on the floor.
And the body.
Even if you got away, even if you managed.
I don't think he's going to get away from
you out of here. She'd let you in. She won't let you out. That's why bulldogs are so great. They're very quiet.
Drew says, I did not call her Hag.
What?
He said he put Mrs. Road instead of Hag. I said Hag. So
you can call me Hag. I don't care. That's my nickname.
I don't know why people freak out to that.
I don't either. I've had a lot of strange nicknames over the years. Hag is the one that stuck.
Yep.
We've called you old guy since you were young, so.
Yep.
You know. I mean, look at the nicknames our kids have.
Yeah, or the dirty old bastard. I was that for a long time too.
Lazy Bastard is our son.
Yep.
Dildo is our son. And our daughter is Scrode. Those are their nicknames.
Scrode or Birdie P.
Or Birdie P.
Right.
Or Petunia Pinworm. We've called her that too.
Autotron says he's fucking the old lady. She calms the dog down for him. Dude, the dog will bite her too, so that doesn't fly either. Drew says, because my 5'2" mother would kick my ass for calling you that.
It's all in context, okay? It's the context.
It's just a nickname, man.
It's just a nickname. And it is said lovingly, and I don't mind it at all. You know?
Kimmy says, I think it's our little corrupt city trying to make money for the next lawsuit, the next flashbang baby. Probably.
Well, think about it.
That's probably exactly what it is, Kim.
People go through the expense and the hassle of putting solar on their house so that they can lessen their electric bills or eliminate them altogether. And what does the city do? They force you to remain connected to their service, and they make you pay that service thing, that payment every month, whether you use power or not.
Dude, when we're in Walmart and she's shopping and I can't find her, I just start screaming out Hag. And then all of a sudden she'll come with her little shopping cart and find me.
Yeah, I go running down the aisles and then I jump onto the cart and let it like propel me down the aisle.
I know,
like
I've seen you do it.
Because I don't care.
Yeah, exactly, Kimmy.
Dude, I was doing that out in the park.
And then they want you to sell it back to them for like way cheaper.
Oh, never enter a contract like that.
They always want you to sell your extra energy back to them cheaper so they can make money on it.
No, never do that. Never enter into that contract.
We don't do contracts.
No. No, when we get ready, we'll just simply, disconnect.
Yep.
And that's it. There's no way that they are gonna, yeah, I'm not paying for something I ain't using. That's just either,
I ain't selling shit.
Well, that's why redundancy, blind straight, is the way to go. Redundancy in everything. If you want to get off grid, you've got to have redundant, things in place. For instance, it's not sunny every single day either. That's why you want some wind turbines, just in case.
You want solar and wind. Solar,
wind, and if possible, hydro. And we have a creek. We've got a good running creek through the yard.
Yeah,
so
but that's on cable. I already cost estimated it out.
Well, it is, but we could run that for the hunting lodge. It's close enough to the hunting lodge to be one of the redundancies for there.
We can run it for the lodge. Can't run it for anywhere else.
No, but I'm just saying, we've got a water source.
Yes, we do.
So.
You're correct.
Hag, Autotron, what's up? Yeah, solar's great if you've got constant sun. We get days that are not sunny at all. So that's why redundancy is having redundancies in place is a good idea. You never put all of your eggs in one basket. Never. Your mama should have taught you that.
My mama told me eggs come from the market at the grocery store. They're made there.
Yeah, well.
They're made there by little slant-eyed people.
No, you simply don't put your eggs all in one basket. You always have plans A, but
contract.
No smoking in the barn. I tell him all the time, and he's like, yeah, it's a really wet day, though. It doesn't matter. I've got dry straw up in the mow.
Come on, guys. I'm an addict. Give me a break.
I've got hay everywhere in there. A lot of it dry.
90% of days are sunless up in Illinois. I haven't found that to be true.
If you travel up like 3951 or even 57, you will see, especially the 3951 corridor, you will see quite a lot of very large wind turbines.
Drew, the way to go with solar panels is build your own. You can buy panels, components for cheap on eBay. You can buy lots of 100 where they're like this cracked and things like that, and you just build your own panels. It works out to be way, way, way cheaper.
And where they forbid you from having like big, tall wind turbines, because everyone thinks that like if you don't have to. It can look like a yard ornament as long as it does the job and turns and creates power that you're.
I like the one that dude made out of a washing machine where it looks like
an
upside down ice cream cone.
What were those little things that used to be on the little stick, whirligigs or whatever? Remember those little things?
Pinwheels.
Pinwheels, yeah. Well, it could be something like that, made out of metal or whatever, as long as it's balanced and, it could look like anything. It could look like a...
Blind Straight lives 2 miles away from 200 wind turbines.
Yeah.
Load one of them babies up and bring it to my place, dude.
Yeah, and, they're noiseless. The idea that they kill billions of birds is false. Yes, they do harm a few, but not nearly as many as are harmed by other things. So, that's a false, that's just a talking point that they want you to.
Today is Tuesday, correct?
I believe so. But yeah, that's false. They don't do that.
On the calendar,
Merb. Murdering babies. Murdering babies is actually infanticide, and that's
Merb is dead.
You're effectively removing a teeny tiny little grouping of cells that hasn't even done anything yet, but divide a couple times. I'm sorry. I'm for freedom of choice.
Well, the thing that I find really weird now, because it's when you
you're being forced into someone else's beliefs.
I'm just telling you what they're trying to do.
Constitutionally proper.
I can't give you a rational explanation as to why. I can only tell you that's what they're proposing.
Well,
is to make the day after pill.
What country is that? It's either El Salvador or Argentina
illegal.
Or somewhere where even if it's going to kill you, the mother, and you have an abortion, they throw your ass in jail for murder.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a very Catholic country, but Catholic to how is that religious to kill? How does that I don't understand how you
Blind Straight says the government will pay you to put them on your property.
That is it's hypocritical. You can't figure that one out.
Drew says he used to do it when he was a kid. He's walked a ridge lined with turbines, and he wasn't climbing over dead birds.
No, absolutely,
Kimmy's over this country for damn sure.
Oh, no kidding, man. When I was a kid, I used to be pretty proud to be an American, and now that I've grown up and learned a lot, embarrassed.
Where I know the only government
I am embarrassed
here
of the things that my government has done, all in the name of money and power. I mean, how many, country of extortion, exactly. How many countries have we,
The Sasquatches should just take over the country, dude. That would be awesome. The invasion of the Bigfoots.
How many coup d'etats have we actually took place in, without the public's knowledge, How many tests has our government allowed on minorities in our own country without our knowledge,
Blind Straight wants to know, do you think you have the right to abort 8-month-old fetuses?
That's illegal too, my dear.
Who would 8 months is a little long to
the Supreme
decide
Court,
you want to have an abortion.
The Supreme Court doesn't say 8 months. It's what? 21 weeks, I think, or something like that. Mrs. Wade will tell you everything that you need to know.
It's not like 6 months or 8 months or anything like that. That's way too far into pregnancy. You should know before then.
You should know way before then, that you need it. This is not a method of birth control, and that's another talking point. Oh, women use it as birth control. No, you have no idea. And
They're trying to legalize it now.
No, they're not. What are you reading? Sites are you reading? If it's between the mother's life of that child, then maybe the mother's life is more important. It all depends. You may lose them both, and then what's the point?
I get in so much trouble when y'all are live. Lady Di said they really beat Blind Justice up, pigs and security guards. Bet Tech has to go.
Check dinner real quick. Cool.
So Blind Straight, you believe in partial birth abortion? Dude has videos on YouTube. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not buying
it. I find it hard to believe that anyone would want to abort a child at 8 months old.
Unless at 8 months,
3 identical
the mother
strangers.
is going to die without removal. At 8 months.
3 identical strangers. Great documentary on child experiments sealed until 2065. Joey Gibson's the name on YouTube.
Listen to this, though. At 8 months, we have the ability to keep an infant alive outside of the womb.
Right.
And
you can do a cesarean section
what do they
and
call
put it
that?
in
The
an incubator.
NICU, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So they put it in an incubator. So it's not a thing.
So, yeah.
It's not a thing.
Just do a cesarean and put it in an incubator.
And that's exactly what they would do. Unless, there was some kind of another risk involved.
Right.
Where life wouldn't happen for the mother or the child. Infanticide is illegal. That's what baby murder is. That's taking the life of an actual baby. You're not a baby until you're born.
Well, when all 3 of my kids were conceived,
yeah,
had amniocentesis done on all of them because if they were going to come out defective,
they were going
to be aborted. Yeah,
because you can't. I'm sorry, but I believe that life is very sacred. I respect it, but I also respect someone's right to choose. It's not my place to step in with it.
The thing that I find strange is me and Hag hired a meth head.
Exactly. Look at the preemies, man. You know, they're perfectly
No,
safe
but
in NICU. You know what?
that meth head we hired.
Yeah.
She had five
children, has custody of 0.
Yeah.
The state comes and takes them the minute they're born.
She's a meth head. She uses meth during her pregnancy the whole time.
Yep.
Then the baby's born, the state takes them, and then the state has custody of a meth baby. And she's done it 5 times.
And for all you people that are worried about your tax dollars, yes, you're paying for those 5 children in foster care. So
I don't understand how a person can do that. Okay, I can understand maybe one time, it happening, and then you go into a treatment or something, but
But they're not doing that.
Right. And she's allowed to just keep on humping, making children.
And they're not sterilizing her or giving her the pill or anything.
Or putting her in jail or anything else.
No.
It's weird, man.
That I believe is wrong. Just keep popping out babies who are addicted to meth and now require massive treatment, and she's just
free to go.
Go do it again.
I mean,
that's the problem I have.
I believe everybody has the right to put it, if you want to be a heroin addict, well, that's fine. Go do it.
Right.
I don't have an issue with that, but
once you get pregnant, now you're putting your child at risk.
Once you're creating children that way and then leaving them for other people to care for, and just keep on doing it. I mean,
and men, you guys can weigh in all you want, but don't forget.
I would think so, Drew.
Half of that child is, you can't, a child can't be conceived without a male, right? So take responsibility for yourself too. If you don't want a woman to get an abortion,
I know there's a lot of states that
wear a condom.
There's a lot of states that have laws that
don't throw your seed around. It's that simple.
When women are pregnant, they have to go for prenatal care to the doctor. And when you go to the doctor, if they find out that you're on any type of drugs from doing blood tests and all the stuff they do when you're pregnant, to get your prenatal vitamins and all that, they're required to return that information into the state, and the state usually takes over.
Right. Because that's child endangerment right there.
Right. So I don't know how they're getting it away with it here in Illinois. I don't understand it.
I don't know either. Maybe our laws haven't caught up with some of the other states. But I'm sorry, I believe in a woman's right to choose.
I've got 3 children, Drew, that I know of.
I couldn't have children.
And I don't believe I have any children that I don't know of.
No, because you have been responsible.
I believe that I only have 3.
Dude, let's freak these people out for a second and tell them how you feel about it, okay? Let's say, for the sake of argument, that this was 25 years ago, okay? And I got pregnant.
Yeah.
And for some reason, there was either something wrong or, we were financially not ready, like we were homeless, or whatever. If I told you that I was going to exercise my right to choose and I was going to go abort, would you stand in my way?
Well, I wouldn't agree with it.
No, but would you stand in my way?
No. Why? It's your body. How could I stand in your way?
Thank you. Yeah, see, this is what I find very, very difficult when it comes to this particular subject, is that men are, for the most part, are making laws on it, and yet
$450 for an abortion.
They're neither doctors nor are they taking responsibility, for their part in pregnancy.
There you go. Jenny, When men start having babies, I'll start listening to what men have to say on the subject.
Exactly.
Lady Di, men crack me up. They think they have a right to an opinion.
Well, if they're throwing, if they're not going to be responsible,
Well, we have
if
a
you
right.
don't want children, then make it impossible for someone to get pregnant. It's that simple.
I think we have a right to an opinion. I just don't think that.
You don't have a say
I don't think
in
we
the
have
process.
right. I don't think we have an
Right.
actual say, but I think we do have at least an opinion.
Of course, I value you, evolved male. Do you know how many unevolved males there are out there? They're doctors, nor responsible.
I don't know. Abortion is murder. I don't agree with that.
No, infanticide is murder,
I think
and that's illegal.
I think it has to actually be a human, not a zygote, before it can be
Right. Yeah, we're
murder.
talking about a zygote, or what are some of the other words? A mass of cells.
Oh, I'm gonna have some fun here with Dave.
What's that?
Dave said we are made in the image of God.
And what does God look like?
Yes.
Which one of us does God look like?
Dave, do you believe that there's an actual place called heaven with pearly gates surrounding it?
Well, if you're going, Lady Di, hey, if you're a man and you want a say in it, strap on a Jimmy, right? Don't leave your seed everywhere. It's that simple,
Yeah. And even if she says you're on the pill, that's why you wrap.
Oh yeah, you want to believe a chick that says that, right?
That's why you wrap the weasel and use
foam.
spermicidal
Absolutely.
foam. It explains heaven in the Bible, yes. But
and who wrote the Bible?
But the Bible was written by man.
That's right. Humankind wrote that Bible, and it has been interpreted and reinterpreted many times.
Which
version?
If there is a place called heaven with pearly gates around it, why would such a place need gates in the first place? Is that to keep people in?
Oh, kind of like the fence at the border?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can believe in God. That's perfectly wonderful. If it helps you, then I'm all for it. I don't. And I was raised Catholic.
I just propose questions because
I have a lot of questions, and I never get any answers.
Questions to people that believe in God because I don't believe in the same type of God.
Not even.
And Hag is, what were you?
Catholic.
Okay. She was Catholic, and I don't claim a religion.
I didn't get a choice.
We have different conversations on the subject, and I just find it fascinating.
Yeah, I didn't get a choice. Nobody asked me if I wanted to,
And I don't know. Another part I have a problem with religion is, to me, religion is the first form of indoctrination because you get baptized and all that stuff happens before your brain
can even walk and talk.
Your brain's not even formed and you're already being baptized
and conditioned to
and you're being
memorizing all of these
they're trying to give you morality
things,
by saying, oh, if you're bad you will go to hell, if you're good you will go to heaven.
Why would you need and brimstone?
But then they confuse that whole thing by saying
all is forgiven.
As long as you're truly sorry, and
all is forgiven.
You will be forgiven for it.
So I went out and shot my neighbor last night, but I'm truly sorry.
Yeah, so I'm going to heaven because I shot 22 kids in the head, and I'm truly sorry for it. So now I can go to heaven for that. I don't know.
I'm not buying that. And then. It's kind of like it reminds me of like some guy going to a Hallmark store and buying 30 Valentine's Day cards that say you're the only one and passing them out to 30 different women. Which religion?
Okay,
which Bible?
Lady Di says,
Which one?
I agree, but I still believe in a creator. I didn't swing in a tree and eat bananas, nor did I come from pond scum.
Actually, okay, I'm not going to get into the whole evolution thing, but of course you didn't swing from a tree eating bananas. Millions of years ago, your ancestors did not quite walk upright, nor did mine.
I believe that. Well, my beliefs will totally freak you out, and you will think I'm insane because
you think aliens came and...
I believe that we're a product of an alien race, that we have been genetically engineered, and we're just learning how to manipulate genes and DNA now.
Well, it's a possibility. Look how far we've come within the last, 100 years?
Yeah. And I believe that we are a combination of evolution and a slave race created by aliens. And
there's a lot of unexplained things going on.
And I think when we finally die, our body rots, but the energy, and
it doesn't dissipate. It
that's
just
what's
changes
called
form.
The energy is what's called a soul, and I believe our so-called soul or consciousness, either one, whatever you want to refer to it as, travels on.
Our universe is ever expanding, so I don't believe in a single creator.
If a cow eats the same grass as a chicken, how come one has hair and the other one has feathers?
Because they evolved that way.
That's like saying, well, okay, a cow has more than one stomach to process the grass, but a chicken doesn't.
It has a gizzard.
Right. So.
And it needs little pieces of
gravel.
Why
is that?
To help. Look back at, you got to go into, like, what is it, anthropology, geology, anthropology, and all of that.
Lady Di wants to know, evolved from what, Hag? What we evolved from?
What did we evolve from? Well, I'm not, but I think Darwin was pretty damn close.
Hey, CMN. How does the TV work? That's an easy one, blind straight.
Why are all of the animals in Australia different from all the animals elsewhere?
And Jenny Jones entered a fact. 99%. Humans share 99% of the DNA with chimpanzees.
Thank you, Jenny. That is very true.
All of life, Hag, not just us.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Dave's got a verse from the Bible. I want to hear this. How we can trust the Bible comes from God. I read and trust the King James. It is the perfect word of God preserved for us English readers. Niv and other newer versions remove verses.
Dude. Where's the cradle of civilization? It's in the Middle East, right?
Did the cucks finally get tired of Merb's ignorance
Jesus
and take him out?
Jesus is not a light-skinned, blue-eyed, long-haired dude.
Tick-tock,
Well, he may have had long hair.
Slow death.
If he existed.
No, Huck, Merb actually was either killed by a weasel,
something big enough
or
to
a
get
mink,
through them little holes.
Something very small to get through into the coop, and all it did was rip the throat out of Merb and left him. So there are older Bibles than the
King James Version. Yep, there certainly are. There are
many. All scripture is given by inspiration of God, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, instruction in righteousness, that the man of God may be perfect, thoroughly furnished into all good works. To me, it makes any version of the Bible. Man has corrupted the Bible. Because it was written by mankind. Must go by the scribes of the... I can't say that word, Hag.
What word?
That one. What's up, El?
There are a lot of... You can get really deep into all of the jargon from, like,
I think the Bible is nothing more than a confusion.
It's like Alice in Wonderland. It's just another...
I think it's part history so that you believe it's true, and then the rest is made up just to make you do things they want you to do.
To keep you in line through guilt and fear.
Yeah,
basically, because I can't, I'm sorry, I put about as much faith in the Bible as I put in, you know, Alice
Dave
in
was raised in
Wonderland
a
or any
Baptist school
other
and read the
fictitious
King
book that's
James
been
as
written.
tiny kids. CMN hates his Wi-Fi.
You know,
Lady
I
Di
just
says not
don't
to
buy it.
whatever.
Hey, look, if it works for you, it's not a bad thing, okay? I'm not putting religion down. I'm just
People try
saying
to hack your Wi-Fi.
I have a
CNN?
lot of questions that nobody can answer for me. I was expelled from a Catholic school, okay? Because the nuns apparently didn't like the questions I asked, and they didn't like that I wouldn't apologize for something I didn't do. So there you have it. You know, that's not why I don't believe. I don't believe because
You know what?
life has shown me that it just that little
You know what?
that little bubble can't be all there is.
You know
There's
what
a what?
It's a subject that could be argued
Uh-huh.
for the rest of our lives,
Right.
and there's no proof either way.
Right.
So
yeah, you prove to me it all
it's a
is true. It
never-ending
exists.
subject.
And, you know, I can't prove to you that it doesn't. So you believe what you believe. I believe what I believe. And neither one of us are wrong. You know, I think basically the organization of religion is completely corrupt.
When I die, I will come back and tell you people what's next.
And I'm finished. I don't need to know anymore.
There's way too many weird things, like how energy can manifest in the form of a spirit, and
I hate people and their
other
cesspool of shit. Yeah, how about it?
I mean, you know, there's a lot of weird stuff, like spirits from energy, like that girl that materialized in that photograph we took.
Oh, the little girl in the graveyard that died of influenza? Yeah.
I mean, there's
I
a
have
lot
that
of
on
weird
film.
things
It's
that
not
can't be
photoshopped.
explained.
A lot of things can't be explained. And, you know, nobody has come back from the dead to tell us what actually happens when we go. So we don't know. We're just going to have to all ride it out until the end and figure it out. Can you, like, quit leaning on me? You're killing me.
Yep. Sometimes even the way the wickedness is ramping up points to how we are in the end times, exactly as described in the Bible.
I don't think it's exactly. I think it's way off kilter. I'm going to say right now, it is my belief that greed for power and money will be the end of our species.
I don't know if I believe in spirits, but I believe there's things out there
forces of energy that are unexplained.
explain.
Exactly.
Because
I believe in karma. I believe in a balance.
We took a picture one day of some flowers, and in that picture there was a little girl in a dress that was
a nightgown.
It almost looked like some form of statue, and it wasn't. And we went back and we tried to like look at it from different angles and all over the place for reflections from the road. It was
pixel to pixel. It is what it is. And then when we went over there, actually the reason I took the picture is because across the road in the graveyard there are some absolutely gorgeous peonies. And I wanted to take a picture of the flowers.
I have seen my dead husband, and I wasn't by myself. The others who were with me saw the same.
I've done.
And Lady Di says, I do no drugs of any kind either.
I mean, I don't.
Rapture theory.
Yeah, I don't believe in the whole rapture thing.
Is a religion. The Bible doesn't say rapture.
Yeah, I don't believe in the whole rapture thing. I think that's...
I don't think it's either.
A bunch of bogus. You know, it's just another way for somebody to make a buck off a bunch of people.
Hey, Amish.
But I mean, you know, look at Scientology. Look at, you know, look at all these cults that are out there where they hide behind religion in order to do their crimes, you know.
And I also think that other religion, I think the Jehovah's are a scam too.
A lot of them are. I think the organization of religion is what has corrupted the message, the whole
Let me
idea.
read that one. I
'Cause the
woke up
message
once
is
and
the
saw a
same.
person looking at me through my turned off TV. An old woman in a chair looking at me. It was pretty weird. I saw it for a few seconds and it disappeared. An atheist woman came up with the rapture theory. Yeah, I wouldn't even say I'm an atheist. I really don't know. When it comes to religion, I don't really know what it is.
Yeah, I just
have weird views.
I think if it helps you, then it's a good thing, okay? But I don't think it should be forced on anyone. We didn't bring our children up religiously. We let them know about it, but they were free to choose whatever they chose. And I have two that don't go to church and one that's a Buddhist. So,
Yep.
That's up to them.
And
I wasn't going
actually,
to force them into anything.
the Buddhist church he's in
Is a spinoff that's not really a good one.
Yeah, he's leaving that church because
It's not.
they
what he
don't believe
considers-
that women
yeah.
are equal to men,
And he
and
does.
and it's like totally against true Buddhism. So
I don't know. I look at it this way, okay?
trolls plus devil equals Satan.
In this life,
How's this?
all we've got to do
I've got a
is
better
be
one,
decent.
CMN. It's salty pooping and mouse peeing in a bottle equals Satan.
What?
Salty pooped online one day.
Okay.
Yeah,
No, I don't
I
believe
think,
even the
you know,
devil is
I
the
think
Bible
morality-
describes it either. Morality.
I don't think morality comes from religion.
It does not.
I think
It does not. It
I think
absolutely
there's a lot of-
does not. Morality is subjective.
where does crude fit in? Crude fits in. He does like he gets on the top rope and does like that double body slam or whatever they call it, and he
I missed
he
that
knocks
video.
Lou down while he's pooping, and he knocks Mouse down while he's peeing. It becomes
I can't believe people are
it
so
becomes a
lazy.
WWE
they can't step
show.
away from their computer to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I saw that
That's
too,
really
community media.
sad.
And I
That's
saw
sad.
it before a balanced plan, before he blurred out his Mouse's wee willy winky.
Dude,
And now I can't get that out of my brain.
how sad is it if you can't get up and say, "Excuse me for a moment, folks," and go use your bathroom?
Dude, he got up and
How
grabbed
sad
the
is
jug
that?
and did it. And I mean,
But why wouldn't you just walk to your bathroom? Good Lord.
I don't know.
That's ridiculous.
It was crazy, but it has
Yeah, I
taken
missed
30% of my intelligence away, and I can't see it anymore.
Yeah, I don't even want to see it.
You're not doing any more panels, Lady Di? How come? Yes, about Tech Kimmy, it did show his weenie. A-Balance had to
I've heard.
blur the weenie out.
I heard it did show his wee willy winky. Yes, I have not seen it, nor do I want to.
Yeah, fuck DSS. We heard that.
I do not want to see it.
We've heard that multiple times in the
What?
stream that Blind Justice was attacked, and Extra Good Citizen was also. They both been arrested.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know, man.
I don't want to see anyone's private parts either, unless it's tagged.
Oh no.
I won't lie about that.
No. We don't watch porn. I see no reason for it. Why would you want to watch something?
Vicious
can't
arm
actually
twisting,
touch?
knee in the back kind of assault. Great. Yeah, but Lady Di, does that mean you're not going to do any of your own panels? Because weren't you running panels yourself for a while?
Do you get to pick who comes in and who doesn't?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
If you're the host of the show, you can.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I don't know much about him. Please do that in the sink.
Yeah, Lady Di actually hosted a few panels, and they were pretty good.
That's cool.
But some of these panels, like,
oh my God, some I cannot tolerate. It's like listening to a bunch of 4-year-olds argue about a box of crayons. You know, it's horrid.
yeah, I don't know, Lady Di, I wouldn't give up on the panels because you actually host some decent ones where you can actually hear people talking. I mean, some of these panels, like when you go into Jeff is Here audits, sometimes it just gets crazy. You got 6 people in there, and there's 3 sets of people fighting with each other. You got 2 people fighting, you know, so there's like 6 people in there total, and there's 2 people arguing with each other, and you can't tell what's going on.
Well, that's not a panel. That's just an argument. You know, you can't even call that a debate, you know?
Yeah, I won't do any panels with like, I'm guilty of avoiding panels because
you were triggered once.
I just can't deal with the salty rant. I just can't do it. I just can't.
Well, the clue is right there in the title. Salty rant. You know, the context in that
Well,
does
Lady
not
Di,
speak very highly.
It's not, a panel isn't about free speech. I mean, you lost your temper on one with a piece of shit called Trump said.
I'm not surprised.
That's okay. I got triggered by S&S Productions, so took me 4 years, but I got triggered bad. It was like my first video I ever made about everyone.
Dude,
Well, don't believe everything people say. I mean, I think the panels where people mute their mics and they actually have discussions, you know, even if they're talking about nothing important, I still enjoy those panels much more than I do the ones where they just go hog wild.
dude.
What?
I'm gonna check this out.
Wait a second.
You gotta look on
Kimmy, who have you been kicked out from?
before she moves.
I'm interested.
Look, what is, see that at the other end of her tail right there?
Yeah.
Isn't that her little pink butt?
Yep.
That's hilarious.
Thanks for showing me the cat butthole.
There goes old one eye. My cat's upside down, sleeping on my pillow.
Yeah, I agree with that, Lady Di. I mean, like when I modded other people's channels, I have to go by their rules. I can't go by mine, so, I mean.
Oh my God, why do we get all the weird animals, man?
I end up having to unhide people that people are hiding just because, you know, they got pissed off at them in a different stream. I mean, it gets crazy.
Yeah, and honestly, on a lot of those things, nothing ever gets decided or, you know, nothing comes of it. Nothing, you know, nothing constructive happens, you know? And I thought that's what the community was about.
That's what the panel should be about. And now the panels are basically, it's just, they're drama channels almost.
Exactly.
It's like Days of Our Lives or As the World Turns. I mean, it gets
Pretty
crazy.
much. As the internet turns, as the interwebs turn.
I never ban anybody. If somebody like starts doxing or doing threats, I'll time them out and I'll leave it up to the channel owner to pull the plug. If the channel owner wants to ban them, then so be it. Jeff got mad because I said I was sick of his shit. He lets women come on with cleavage and won't let Hank let down his hair. It's fucking laughable.
What?
Okay.
I
And
don't get
for
it.
that, what, you got timed out or banned or something?
That's crazy.
Yeah, Lady Di. You know, I agree with that. I think the channel of the channel owner, like if I was modding in your room, I would never ban anybody. I'd time
No,
them out,
yeah, that would be up
and
to you.
then
It's your
I would
room.
let you go
Yeah.
ahead and ban them if that's what you wanted to do.
Right.
On SNS, blocked. Yep, I'm blocked on SNS too. I first got blocked for
So don't feel
saying
bad, right?
hello, and then I
Yeah.
got blocked for saying that they were cowards for calling me a coward and not letting me talk.
How could you
So,
Howard if they didn't hear you speak?
and ever since then, I just haven't gone back.
And why would you? You know?
Oh, blind. I'm banned at furries too.
And no idea why on that one either.
Yeah, I I have no idea why she banned me. I mean, I used to leave stuff for furry in her comments all the time, all the
You
time.
know.
And then one day, mysteriously, I was blocked, and I was told that it was one of the mods that was in there, and I can't really give any details of the mod that blocked me. Otherwise, the source that told me I was blocked will be exposed,
And that's
and
not
I
cool,
I
right?
can't rat out someone who gave me information. So
There. There you go.
SNS lifted all his blocks. That's okay. I don't plan on going back to SNS. He has nothing intelligent to say for me. You can thank Boomer for doing all the blocking that Teresa tells her. That's why she's not a mod on anyone's channel anymore. Okay.
Yeah, I belong to a couple of message boards, and some of the mods are really biased, and it's all you can always tell, by who they block, who they ban, who they give vacations to, as we call it, and what they allow.
Boomer was the one blocking everyone on others' channels. Thanks for that info, Huck. Kind of confirms
Something you thought?
kind of confirms what I was told. No,
Oh, there you go. Oh.
but
Yep, scroll on by. That's the way I always do it. If I mean, I belong to enough message boards where, you know, good God, man, we used to laugh and joke about it and say that I had my own, what do we call
Black
it?
Label.
My own,
That was another good channel. What are you talking about?
on my message board. Remember that I had my own,
Yeah, I remember your message board.
yeah, that I had my own, it's on the tip of my tongue. Like this little group of 4 women that didn't like me or the other chicks like me, that hung out there. And,
Oh, Boomer blocked you on
know,
fucking Eric Branch channel. Damn, Huck. Black Label sucks. Yep, Black Label exposed. What I'm really waiting for is when News Now Houston drops the bomb of who's been informing to the police.
well, here's the way it is, when someone shows you who they are, believe it. Believe them. When they consistently show you who they are.
Yep, I agree with that, Lady Di. It has been proven that he is a woman beater and a liar many times over.
Wow.
Kimmy says she loves you. She can't imagine someone blocking you.
Yeah, I'm just on message boards, not on like YouTube. Believe
News,
it or not, one of them is it's a gardening
News Now
board.
Houston is a fed to make auditors disappear. I don't know if I believe that. I do believe there are quite a few in this community who are tied to the feds.
Yeah, and it's all, oh, look over here, something shiny. Look over there, something shiny. And then, all you guys
goes
are.
to a live Eagle Bald stream to enjoy a good chat. No drama, personal problems. Just nice, kind people enjoying bald eagles. Cool. Benjamin Navarez, if a wife beater. Yeah, only that's not a. He works for the CIA. I know the investigator personally who investigated him. Okay.
I don't know, the way I play it on
I'm,
message boards is I just scroll on past the people I can't deal with and address the
I am
person
not
I am
doubting
talking
what
to.
you say, Lady Di. At this point in time, there's a lot of things I don't doubt.
Well, from what I can
There's a
tell,
lot of craziness going on in the community.
there's not a lot of cohesion.
Well, I wouldn't give up the investigator either, Lady Di, because if you do that, then you're a rat. And once you're a rat, you're the lowest form of life on the planet.
Yeah, I've never flagged or blocked or timed out or ratted on anyone.
I would never give up a source.
Not my place.
I will never be a rat.
Nope.
Okay, CMN, whatever makes you happy. I will not do a cop watch and I will not do an audit this month or any month because everything here, we don't have any tyrants. I have to go somewhere else to get tyrants.
Yeah, the
Let's
police
see.
around
News
here
Now
are actually
Houston
pretty cool.
ruined
far.
Leave It to Beaver's business and almost got him divorced. He spent 2 weeks that either, Lady Di. People want you to do one and you will, CMN. So you are taking orders now? CMN, I want you to do a live stream where you pee in a jug.
What is this, the Wee Willie Winky Show?
Yes, CMN. I know you can do one. We're trying to take this community down. Blind Justice, John Gray, who lost his daughter to the tyranny, are proof of that. Yeah, there's a lot of proof. And
of course, because, when it comes...
he went through every document he had.
Picture.
I tried to warn him and he wouldn't listen. I'll never do that again for anyone.
Step back and look at the bigger picture.
It was not appreciated.
The powers that be don't want people pushing back.
I mean, right now, there's in the community, people are starting to talk about habeas corpus and trying to discredit it because it works. It definitely works. Yeah, I know, CMN. I know how you do your audits. I've seen them. I was just giving you shit, dude. That's all. I'm entitled to fuck with people every once in a while. But yeah, I think there's a lot of infiltration going on in the community.
Well, sure.
A whole lot.
Of course.
And right now, people are talking about habeas corpus.
Divide and conquer, man. That's how they get you guys.
The way they're talking about habeas corpus, they're not even telling the truth. So they're putting it so far out there and in such crappy terms that if you go and you try to file a habeas corpus with their directions, it'll never even make it past the city clerk, let alone for a judge to look at. It's done completely incorrectly. Because I've seen habeases actually work. Not like the stuff they did, just like when, if you guys remember back when Ethics tried to file the habeas and he had Gunner do it. I mean, Ethics habeas was nothing more than a joke. That was so poorly written. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, the community is falling apart, you know. It started with good intentions, and, you know, there's just so many distractions.
Yeah, the panels have become nothing more than shiny minnows. Hey,
Yep.
what's up, Doug?
Yep.
You know, everybody's going there just for drama instead of, you know, the shit happening in the community.
Yeah, instead of actually discussing something and coming up
You know,
with ways
and
to,
the people
you
who
know,
actually need the help
aren't
you know,
getting it, or they're getting
yeah.
bad advice.
The people who actually need the help they're like millions of rumors about them, how they're this, how they're that, how they're this, how they're that, how they don't need help. And in the meantime, the people who really do need the help are getting pushed out of the community. It's sickening.
You know, and then you have all these scammers. You
Yeah,
know,
Drew.
just
Especially
begging money.
after Doug put up that video where he was all fucked up, man. I mean, those wounds did not look good at all, man. Not at all.
Pretty sad, man, you know. I don't know. I mean,
You know, and then,
you know, so much good could come of it if
I find it really hilarious
everyone
that
acted like an adult.
the funny part is Richard Crude gets on there and yells about everybody e-begging, right? Oh, go get a job, go do this, go get a job.
Bootstraps.
And then Richard Crude puts up a PayPal account for himself and says it's for mini justice. I mean, come on. At least be man enough to say that, you know,
hypocrite.
you need help, you know.
And I mean, if you need help, you need help.
Right.
I get that.
There's
you know,
nothing wrong with that. But don't blame it, you know, that, you know, it's for toys for your nephew or something crazy like that. I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, you know.
You know, I mean, dude, along the way, how many people have we helped that have actually needed it? You know, a lot. And we've gotten that back a lot. You know, we've gotten helped.
Right.
Not necessarily this, you know, that's not what I'm talking about.
Right.
I'm not talking about YouTube. I'm talking about just in life in general.
karma.
You know, yeah. You know, you put positive vibes out there and you help others and be decent and it comes back to you. That's how the world works. You know, that's the balance of energy. And, you know, but, you know,
Exactly,
and then
00.
take a few steps back again and look at how our education system is failing and how, you know, technology has made our attention spans about 3 seconds long, and we're prone to anger and we're prone to believe what we're told instead of actually researching it for ourselves. Critical thought.
Feel free to throw up your PayPal link in here. There's no problem with that at all.
Yeah, you know, but I mean, you know, critical thought and common sense have just taken a big nosedive along
Rick
with
Crude
ethics
now has to
and
pay
integrity,
his customers,
you know.
to have the honor of giving them a herpes gum job.
Hey, if we've helped someone, I'm happy to help. You know, that's the way I look at it is, you know, I have $2 in my pocket and you need $1, then I got $1 too many, you know, and it's yours, you know, no expectations, you know. I don't need it back. I don't need it back with interest, you know, and I just, you know, today's world is just.
And what really pisses me off the most is when people get donations,
Mm-hmm.
and other people ask them to account for what they did with the money. When I give somebody money, I don't give a fuck if they go get a hooker, if they get a fucking 8 ball of cocaine.
If it helps them,
I don't care if they get a couple hits of acid.
Dude, how many times have
I
we...
don't care what the fuck they do with the money. It's theirs. I donated it.
How many times have we donated to people when we go shopping? Like when we have to go pick up feed or whatever, okay?
Well, we donate to the people that don't lie to us.
Right. You know, there's a couple of veterans that hang out, and it's quite obvious that physically they are unable, you know, to work a job. It's obvious. They're missing a leg, they're missing an arm,
Or they're
you know.
total alcoholics, or they're drug addicts.
Well, yeah, but there's a reason for that,
No,
you know.
I'm just saying, I don't care. I will
That's
give money
fine.
to an alcoholic.
Don't lie to me.
I
Tell
will
me
give
I need
money
a,
to a
you know,
drug addict.
yeah.
As long as they don't lie to me, I don't care.
Yeah, don't tell me, you know, oh, I need gas money to get home when you've been there for 2 years
Right.
with the same sign.
Exactly.
Obviously, you don't need gas money. You could have gotten it by now.
Right.
You know, if you need a beer, here's $5. Go get yourself a few beers. Make yourself happy. Make yourself well. You know, if you're that addicted to it, then fine. Make yourself well. You know, if you need a fix and you're sick, here, make yourself well. You know, I mean, I understand. You know, life isn't all fucking cherries and roses. It's just not. And it's not hard to understand how somebody can go from, you know, living paycheck to paycheck to all of a sudden that's gone, and now we've got, you know, we had an accident or a family emergency or something happened, and now we have nothing.
Yep, they're
You
on
know?
the street.
And now, not only that, not only are we on the street, but now, you know, we have no money, you know, to get the medications we need. We have, you know, I mean, it's just, you can go from, you know, living you know,
A somewhat normal
a somewhat more decent life to nothing overnight, you know, and it's, you know, it's not hard to understand why, you know, people self-medicate, or it's not, I don't find it hard to understand. I can understand it, you know, and, you know, just tell me the truth, you know. Yeah, I need a beer. Yeah, I need a fix.
Yeah, like that one guy with that
You know,
sign.
yeah, I need some food.
I believe in God, and he has it marked out. I'm a Christian, he has it marked out.
And then he said,
I
hell,
need
I just
food.
want a beer.
Yeah, and he had that marked out, and then it was like,
Here,
hell.
here's $5. Go get
Yeah,
yourself
hell,
a beer,
I just need
and
a beer.
and get something to eat at the same time, you know, or whatever, you know. But if I can help somebody, I will, you know. I mean, how many times, you know, have we opened our home, you know?
That's always been open.
Yeah, you know, I mean, we've opened our home
We
to
had our
people
own
a lot.
place.
When we had our own place, you know, we opened our home for many people, you know. They just needed a leg up, man, you know, and they just needed someone to give them a shot, you know.
Timmy needs goat cheese.
If we get enough milk, we'll try. It takes oh my God, does it take a lot of milk to make a little bit of cheese?
If you need eggs blind straight, come get them, dude. I have plenty.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't ship them for eating. It doesn't work that way.
Yeah, the only thing that's
There are
able to
laws.
ship in mail is quail eggs. They're the only thing that survive.
Yeah, we've tried shipping chicken eggs before for hatching purposes, but
Yeah,
they
throw
don't usually make
up
it
your PayPal if you need your dog groomed.
groomed. If you need your dog groomed,
Yeah, service dog. What are you
Yeah.
cooking, Hag, tonight? Hag does not cook.
Hag doesn't usually cook. The crock pot is clean.
Doug needs bandages, etc. More, it's expensive. Throw your PayPal up, Doug.
The crock pot is clean. I just haven't taken any venison out to make stew. Oh, which reminds me, within the next couple days, we have to go grocery shopping because I need some veggies, man. And I'm out of most things to use to put in there, and you won't eat squash.
I hear you, Lady Di.
You won't eat squash in stew, so that's out of the question.
Well, blind straight. We'll be here a long time, so.
Oh, she wants to know what you're cooking.
Oh, you want to know what I'm cooking for Hag tonight?
Either egg sandwiches or scrambled eggs.
Tube steak smothered in underwear. How does that sound?
I'll pass on the underwear. It's hard to chew material.
Okay.
Synthetic fabrics don't go down that easy, you know. But didn't I have tube steak last night?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so
I guess
you get a little burnt to that after a while.
Yeah.
So let's do eggs. Oh, it's closing down another store. A lot of them, it's starting to look like a ghost town out there, and it's a college town. So you would think, you know, that it would bring business, not, you know, the other way around. But yeah, the economy is really starting to show. I don't know where they get this news that, oh, the economy's doing so well.
Blind Straight's been sick for 3 days. Dude, if you've been sick for 3 days, man, go to a holistic cure. They work. Get some organic lemons.
What kind of sick? Like
some honey.
Cold flu sick?
That's what I'm guessing.
Well, sick is a lot of things. So let's find out what kind of sick first.
Okay.
You know, I mean, if it's like, if you have a cold or, you know, depending on your age,
yeah,
too.
He said, yep, he's cold sick. See,
all right. Well, here's what we use. We use
lemon.
Organic lemon juice.
Organic garlic.
Pressed garlic. What else do you put in there? Clove oil? No. Yeah, clove oil.
And
there's a bunch of stuff.
Turmeric.
There's a bunch of stuff, and you mix it all together in a jar, and you just take a big swig out of the jar every day, and it makes your throat.
Elderberry, yeah, we have elderberry, but we use the elderberry for cough syrup. And also
what else
raw honey.
Oh yeah, raw honey, raw unpasteurized honey, local honey. Local honey is always best. Yeah, and it gets all mixed together and it tastes nasty, but a good swig out of that, and in like 3 days or so, you'll feel much
Jones
better.
had Crescent hot dogs last night because we mentioned them.
Those are actually pretty good if you get decent
Blind Straight's out of honey.
You know, if you get decent hot dogs, those aren't too bad.
Arms Family's homestead has just had new baby goats born.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we're on our first one, but I'm pretty sure
Milk
we're gonna...
Thistle here, never buy honey from the store. Nope, I never get honey from the store. It's bogus.
It's disgusting.
It's mostly high fructose corn syrup with a couple drops of
beet sugar.
It's usually high fructose corn syrup with a couple drops of honey in it.
Or beet sugar.
Or it's beet sugar with drops of honey in it.
Yeah, and because of FDA labeling laws, that percentage of actual honey doesn't have to be real high.
Right.
So you're basically not getting a lot of honey in the jar.
And where Lady Di is, there is no ADA compliance.
Watch the movie Food Inc. and you'll be shocked. I'll tell you some of what you need to know about how compromised our overall food source is.
I got to get some hives up this spring too.
You know, we go holistic as much as possible. We try to eat as good as we can organically and all that, and yet we smoke. We're hypocrites.
Yeah, we smoke.
But
I cannot break the addiction. I have tried multiple times.
I have too. I have cut way back. The addiction is, I believe I would have a better chance at quitting heroin than cigarettes. So I seriously believe that the gateway drugs are the legal ones.
Cigarettes
and alcohol
are my addicted drug.
Cigarettes and alcohol are the gateways.
No.
But because they're legal, dude.
Alcohol, I never had issues with alcohol. And I've been pretty drunk. A lot of times.
Well, yeah, I have too, but I mean, you know,
Everything comes from Mexico where they use human crap for fertilizer.
they use it in China too.
Yeah,
All the rice
Langley.
you eat.
Merb is dead. But Merb is
We're gonna get some
also.
more.
Hey, Louie, what's happening? Merb is also the name of the guinea hen. It's not Merb from YouTube like people think.
No, it's Merb the guinea hen.
Dave hasn't made it past pot. Oh,
Well, there you go. You're lucky.
one day you got to do some LSD 25, some hallucinogenics.
Yeah, I like natural things. You know, nature provides.
Yeah,
a
that's
lot of
right,
interesting
Vetek
things.
Kimmy. 6,000 different addictive cigarettes. How come you don't get an ugly woman warning? Because it's always the ugly old man that takes over. I'll do an ugly old woman.
Because I don't know how to operate the whole
I'll do an
YouTube thing.
ugly old woman warning next time I wear a dress.
Oh yeah, I still got that blue dress, but you're not wearing the other one. You stretched it out. Dude, if you had smaller feet, I'd give you a pair of heels to wear. Wouldn't that look funny?
Frank Evans talks in third person. You can keep dropping your link, dog.
Hey, dude.
You know, you're free to do that anytime you want.
Wasn't that interesting today how little Kevy was so fucking curious about you, was climbing on you and shit.
Yeah, that's a weird little goat.
Yeah, he's very, very outgoing and very curious. So he should be a lot of fun. Oh, and we threw Kai and little guy in together, and I thought they were gonna fight.
They're buddies.
They're doing fine.
Yep.
They're cuddling up together. They're doing just fine together.
Yeah, I'm too paranoid to mirror a video because the last video I mirrored, I got a damn copyright strike, and I'm like right at the edge where they're gonna whack me.
Though? That just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You know, why would someone do that?
Lady Di used to run a business with her husband.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Oh, Vetek Kimmy went and took a pee, but she didn't do it in a jug.
I did that too, but I did not do it in a jug. I actually went all the way to the bathroom, which is just around the corner, but you know. I will say though, when I used to truck cross country, I did pee in a coffee can instead of making a stop.
Well, I've pissed in bottles going down the road too, driving, but you know, I don't do it on camera where people can see my wee willy winky.
I have held bottles for guys while they're driving down the road. Dude. Fucking hilarious. The ox, right? All we had were a bunch of we had 8 empty Miller Shorties, okay? And he's like, quick, give me one of the Miller Shorties, right? So I'm holding it for him. And he's like, quick, get another one. And I'm like, dude, how do you pinch it off so you can fill the next one?
You know how many Miller Shorties you'd have to hold for me?
It wouldn't even pay, dude. We'd have to have like...
You need a case of those things.
A case? Dude, we'd need a case of long neck buds. You have a bladder the size of a gallon. I have never met anyone that can consume as much liquid as you and not let it out.
Hey, Doug.
I don't know where the fuck it goes, but
Doug, if you want to email me your link, I'll throw it on Nighbot for you. The Nighbot command to get my email is ! email. Well, Jenny's got it for you. There you go.
Okay, the cat's hiding her butthole now.
Lady Di used to pee in the middle of the road when I was out on the Skyward. A cow Popped at me once and I almost crapped.
Hey, I will never forget the time I had to go so bad. We were on 173 all the way out by, you know where Echo Labs is out there?
Yeah.
No, Abbott Labs, I think it is.
Yeah, Abbott Labs. I know
We
Abbott
had a
Labs
delivery.
very well.
We had a delivery, right? Okay, so we're in rush hour traffic in the morning, and I mean the road is fucking packed. And that red light was like, oh my God, I could not wait. And we didn't have a coffee can in there at the time. I hopped out of the semi and squatted between the tandems and went. And I didn't even care if somebody saw. That's how bad I had to go. I couldn't hold it anymore.
All right, Doug. Just make sure you don't pee in the bottle. Don't let anybody see your wee willy winky.
That's hilarious, dude. I can't believe somebody would do that.
Lady Di says as she was dripping, a damn car came rolling up behind her, and it was a cop.
Shake it off real quick.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's not like a guy where you can just whip it away right away, you know? It's a little trickier for chicks.
The worst thing I ever did was I pissed in a freezer at a jewel store.
Hey, dude, that was not your fault. You asked 3 separate Jewel employees where the men's room was. And what did they all tell you?
And I know they got that on camera because I pissed all in that pizza container.
Dude, I swear to God, yeah, we were at Jewel. We had to stop there to pick up. So we were putting together the factory. A factory out by Milwaukee Airport, right? So we're in this Jewel Osco, and I must have been picking up some items, I don't know, but he had to go so bad. So he asks 3 separate employees, excuse me, where's the men's room? One of them says, oh, sorry, sir, we don't have public restrooms. Well, we know they do, right? And so he sees another person with a Jewel tag on, and he says, excuse me, where's the men's room? And the guy goes, I don't know, and runs by him. And then it dawns on Road that we're kind of dressed from work, so we kind of look like scrubs, right? We're all dirty, you know, and whatever. But so he asked the third one, and they said, we don't have a restroom. No, they didn't say anything. They walked right past you like you didn't exist. So by then, he was so loaded, he couldn't stand it anymore. And yes, he pissed in a pizza cooler in Jewel. Oh, I feel for the poor person. They had to clean that one out, but you know.
A 3-minute piss, too.
It was a long ass piss too. Like this guy can hold like a gallon's worth at one time. But you know, come on. Jewel has restrooms. Everyone knows that, right? And if you're on the West Coast, I believe it's Albertsons, but same company. But you know, huge grocery store. Come on, you know. And you're not gonna tell someone where the restroom is? 3 separate people, they deserved it.
I was doing the pee-pee dance. I couldn't hold it anymore.
Hey, I don't blame you one bit. I thought it was funny.
I'm surprised I didn't get arrested.
Well, done a lot of things that you probably should have been arrested for, like throwing a possum in the window, in the drive-up window at Wendy's or wherever the fuck that was.
When my grandson was sick, he had to pee. Lady Di was in a gas station, just filled up the car with gas. I asked where's the restroom was, and was told they didn't have any bathrooms. I said he's 6. Didn't matter, so I said that's fine. I walked outside with him and told him to piss on the front window. He looked at me and then he pissed on the window.
Hey,
awesome.
Dude, tell them what happened that one time when you were on vacation and your dad wouldn't stop the car. Remember when you had to crap? How old were you?
I was like 4.
Yeah.
or 5.
And your dad would not stop.
So my sisters had to hold
Your
out.
sister held a napkin while you shit in a napkin.
Yep. In the back seat.
That is awesome. But that's what you three separate people don't like the way you look, and so, you know, or what you're wearing or whatever, and so they tell you there's no restroom. They deserve exactly
All right,
what
Frank.
they get.
Take care. We talk about everything here. Piss,
Yep.
shit, fecal matter,
Farts,
eggs, Merb
the
dying,
7 words you can't say on TV.
goats, milk, quail, all kinds of crap.
Whatever comes up. Whatever you want to talk about. We're good with it. We're open, we're easy, and a lot of times it seems like we get some good laughs, you know? So it's a good crowd. It's a good crowd.
Thanks to
Everybody that comes
all
here
the people who are
has been
keeping
really cool.
who have been keeping Nighbot active and running for me. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you guys are, you know, you guys are all
That is
really
a
cool.
great help, man.
I have a blast. Yes, I get angry sometimes at Road, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I have a second channel too. In my second channel, I have 126 subs on my second channel.
Excuse me while I fan myself. I'm having a hot flash.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I just broke out in a sweat, dude.
Blind straight got caught having sex in a cemetery by a cop.
Oh no, really?
I got caught in a cornfield, so.
I never got caught doing that.
Yeah, the baby goats are pretty cool, dog.
They're awesome. You know, they're baby animals in general.
Blind got caught
cool.
when he was 25. Hell, I got caught.
There was a time, I remember well.
And the cop took my weed, too.
Yeah, but they used to take it, dump it out, and tell you to go home. You know? They didn't, like, fucking throw you to the ground, knee in the back, cuff you, you know, and put you in jail for 20 years for having a what we used to call a lid.
Right?
No, I can remember getting stopped for, you know, drinking and, you know, doing the booze cruise. And, you know, we always had we used to pack 15 people in a station wagon, okay, when we were in school. We were like 15, 16, 17. We used to pack like 15 people in the station wagon and go out and just booze cruise and party, man. And we'd have a 2-foot bong in there. And the worst the cops ever did was make us dump shit out and take the bong away. That's all they ever did. You know, and tell us to go home. You know? And today, God, you know, the differences are just so striking, you know? They have become tyrants. They're no longer there to serve and protect.
Kimmy, those were the good old days, Hag.
Hell yeah, they were. Those were the awesome days, man.
Those were the days, my friend.
Dude.
We thought they'd never
That was,
end.
man,
Sing and
that was
dance
great, man. You
and
know?
do acid every night. We're ripping.
You know, and everybody
We're
shared. I mean, I've known people that are like
$8 for a joint. Oh my God.
Dude, I'll never forget, a long time ago, this is probably back in the 80s, so you can see where I'm going with this. I can remember people coming to our house, not you and I or me, but, you know, like me and my roommates and shit. Come over, right? And be like, hey, got a beer? Yeah, here, help yourself. Grab a beer. Everybody's sitting around partying, and then they go, got a mirror? Yeah, here's a mirror. Got a blade? Yeah, I got a blade. You got a dollar bill? Never bother to offer you any. Who, you know, you're the host.
Yeah,
you know,
it's not programmed in yet, Big Tim. I have to wait till he sends it to me to my email. Then I can go on the computer and transfer it to Nighbot.
Dude, I'll never forget one time we were sitting with Mortimer, right? And they had somebody's young cousin there.
Yeah, I remember that too, Lady Di.
It was like his first time like buying his own weed.
Right.
And he bought like I think he had like half a bag, right? And so Mortimer takes it, right? And he starts gluing these papers together, like lots of them. And he makes like, remember the big bamboo? Okay, it looked like that.
You used to be able to put an ounce of weed in that.
Yeah. Well, it kind of looked like that, but it was made from like
Hey, what's up,
1.5s or whatever.
M. Harrelson?
Job 1.5. So anyway, he takes this poor kid's dope and he rolls a joint out of all of it, okay? And starts passing it around. And this kid is just looking at everybody like, that was all my dope. that was it. That was all of it. And we're just like, everybody's just partying, man. That was funny.
Yeah, Lady Di, I was born and raised. I was born actually in Woodstock Hospital, but I was raised in Crystal Lake, so wasn't raised that far away.
I was born in Elgin, raised in Dundee. Excuse me,
Yep.
West Dundee.
That was the big threat, Kimmy. We're calling your home.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't make me call your parents, you know. But yeah, not today, man. The world has changed so much, and
Hey, what's
not
happening,
in a good
Road?
way. Not always in a good way. That's the shame of it.
Yeah, 84. My first son was born in 84. And my last child was born in 88.
Yep, 2 years apart.
Yep. 84, 86, and 88. Crack is whack.
Crack is definitely whack.
Blind Strike worked in Lovis Park on Industrial Avenue. I worked all over. I worked in McHenry. I worked in Crystal Lake.
Yeah, Rockford is like Rockford's a dump.
I worked in
Beloit. You've worked
South
everywhere.
Beloit.
Bensonville.
Bensonville.
That's where you got hurt.
Yeah, that was the worst job of my life.
That's where you got injured. Yeah, I worked all over, man. I went to truck driving school in South Dakota. And was an owner-operator
Doug
for a
says
while.
he was born in 81.
I was born in 61.
Yeah, that's the hag, Harrelson.
61. So that makes me how old? I can't do the math in my
Shit,
head.
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
know. I don't know how old you are. Used to go get beer in Beloit. Yeah.
We used to go to Lake Geneva. We used to go to Lake Geneva on the weekends and party up there.
Yeah, Lodge, Wilmot.
No, we used to party in Lake Geneva. We'd go to like all, Fat Cats. There was a whole bunch of bars, man.
We'd go to
main
Wilmot
drag
Mountains
was just-
and we'd get drunk and slam into the building and then just say fuck it and get drunk instead. And then
Yeah, we would get drunk and we'd all chip in and get a room at Lake Lawn Live
when
or
we were
something.
buying beer, we'd go to Sharon, Wisconsin to buy beer.
Right over the border.
Yep.
Little grocery store.
They changed the law. You only had to be 18, so we would just go to Walgreens and buy it.
I missed that by like one fucking month.
Abraham Lincoln.
They changed that law to 21, and I was like 1 month away from being 18.
Yeah, Rockford is
So
full
that
of gangs, man.
Rockford is
Rockford's pretty much a shithole now.
it rates real high on the list of dangerous cities. It's a shithole. It is definitely a shithole. But then again, I mean, you drive around anywhere in that area, and I mean, you don't even recognize it, you know.
Yep.
Everything
Everything
all
changed.
condos and strip malls, and it looks nothing like it used to.
Lady died when she turned 16. She was given a party by friends and drove home drunk on the sidewalk
Oops.
in a 53 Chevy stick.
Oh, damn.
Was it on the floor, Lady Di, or was it on the tree?
Oh, I hate on the tree. God.
I hate on the tree too. That's why I have to ask. Oh, she lived on Rockton Avenue.
Wow.
Blind Straight lived on Rockton Avenue. Oh, Lady Di drove it on the tree. Oh my God, that would suck.
Oh, yeah. My dad had
I hate
Ford
the tree.
Maverick with 3 on the tree. I never drove that car.
I hate
it.
the tree even when I'm not drunk, let alone being drunk.
As a matter of fact, what was it, a Dodge? No, it was a Chevy. It was a Chevy stepside pickup truck, and we purposely took out on the tree and put in on the floor. We changed that all over just so
Jenny's friends always wanted to drive into Chicago and hit Rush Street.
Yep, I remember that. Oh, yep.
Yeah, we used to go to Rush Street and mess around.
Yep, those were the days, man. Those were the days.
I had my middle son freaking out one day. There were a bunch of whores hanging at the corner, and I was waving a $5 bill out the window. I go, I got $5. This guy needs head. I got $5, and
they were little kids. They were little teeny boppers at the time, right? And we were like,
they were like between
in Chicago.
I think Drew was like 12.
Chuck would have been
10.
Yeah.
And Bird was like 8.
Yeah.
And
he's hiding in the back seat on the floor, going, "Dad, shut up! Go! The green light is green. Go! Go!
Go! They're coming! They're coming! They're coming!"
That was hilarious.
Lady Di had an Isuzu 5-speed on the floor, turbo. Registered up to 140.
My first car was a Pontiac Sunbird. Remember those? The last year that they made them was a 70. What the hell year was it?
I don't know.
I think it was a 79 because it was the last year that they made the doors nice and thick and heavy where you actually had to slam them. And that's pretty much what saved my life when I got rear-ended.
Yeah, Blind Straight. When we were doing that mattress factory in Chicago, me and Hag would go down and watch the street races every weekend.
Yep. That was
for entertainment.
Fun. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Remember the cops, though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just, the owner of the place said, had brought him over and told them that. Yeah, he told them that, he's like, hey, if you guys see, action, lights on, going on and off, doors going up and down, trucks driving around at night, it's because, these are my 2 workers and they're going to be here. They have my permission to be here and blah, blah, blah. And they got a dog and all that. And the cop's like, make sure they got a gun.
Right.
And he's like, also, don't call me until after shit goes down. Less paperwork to fill out.
Right.
So we were like, But, yeah. Yeah, so I would just walk the dog at night, and if her hair stood up, we knew somebody was out there creeping around. But we didn't really have any problems.
Pontiac Grand Prix, 1976, with a 454 and a 4-barrel, best car ever. First car, and ran it over a fire hydrant.
Oh, man.
I was in Chicago 2 years ago in the north. There were 2 murders 2 blocks away.
Yeah, Chicago's, well, a lot of it's getting gentrified now. Of course, nobody can afford to live there.
My white ass went to Cabrini Green once with my buddy Tony.
Dude, I've been in a lot of different areas with your friends.
I know you have.
But I never have any problems.
I know. That's because they can all tell you that you're not all white.
Uh-huh. I don't know.
Oh. Why do you think they all call you sister and everything else? I
don't know, man. I'll tell you what, though. That was some great barbecue, man. They had, you wouldn't believe what they had. They had this little deck, okay, apartment-sized deck. And they had like 3 grills going on this little thing. And everybody's like, hey, man, here, try some potato salad. Here, have some of this. Grab a plate, blah, blah, blah. Dude, that was some great food, I gotta say. They cooked it up big. That was great. That was a hell of a picnic. That was nice. And then a bunch of them would come out and visit us and hang with dogs, you know, and
Yep.
put the sleeve on and, you know.
Yeah, tomorrow I got to get some stuff in the mail.
I'm not really hungry, but I'll tell you what I am.
What?
Fucking tired.
You're always tired.
Not always, dude. Last night my back hurt so bad from cleaning that stall.
I'm going to make you a nose protector.
No, that's because it tab there, so I pick it off.
Well, stop that.
I know. I need to. Also, you need to give me a lupus treatment because these blisters on my neck are getting worse. And my eyes are getting more sensitive to
Yeah,
the light.
blind straight. We went towards the evening, man, and it was not a good scene. And back in the day, I didn't really have a decent gun. The only thing I was packed with was I had a little 38. I didn't even have a 357.
Well, shit,
And
man.
my
Back
buddy,
in the day,
my
you
buddy
rumbled.
carried a 32. Not
Back
in
in the
Cabrini.
day, well, no, not
Cabrini
there.
Green, people were shooting people all
No,
the
I'm
time.
talking about like out where we were, man. You
Well,
came
yeah.
with your fists, you know.
Yeah, well, out by us, you didn't need a gun,
No. No, you set a date and a time, and everybody met, and you rumbled it out, man. You know, and that was it.
Jenny got lost once and ended up in Cabrini Green.
Yeah, that's all gone.
Yep. Yeah, Cabrini Green has been broken up and
Torn down. I think.
yeah, they're all in Belvedere and Rockford, and they've been moved to subsidized housing in all the suburbs.
I was gonna say there's a lot of subsidized housing on the other end, out by Cicero Avenue and Cicero, Pulaski, and somewhere else. I can't think of the area, but yeah.
Yeah, and Oak.
Yeah. Well, what are you doing?
Scooting around you for a minute.
Oh.
We're gonna have to make a cigarette run too.
Fuck. I don't want to go out in that cold.
Well, if we don't make a cigarette.
Yeah, I know.
You're not gonna have any cigarettes because I'm gonna smoke them all.
I know. I keep debating whether I want to quit or not. I want to quit. I just don't think I'm going to be able to.
Well, I want to quit too, and every time I say that, I end up smoking just as much as I normally do, so it's not working.
I know. I think if we could get you enough Chantix prescriptions, you could actually make it.
I almost did.
You almost did.
Let's see what else we got. Remember that one movie with Emilio Estevez when they got lost in that RV? That shit could really happen. Take care, Big Tim.
I'm not. I vaguely remember.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, I know who Emilio Estevez is. Charlie Sheen's half brother.
Okay.
But yeah, I vaguely remember the movie.
I don't know any of those things.
Yeah, he doesn't know movie stars and shit. No.
The only
I was
thing
looking for a movie from that Samuel L. Jackson did today, and
yep.
I can't. I took
Force 51.
Yeah. Took me so long to find. No. Formula 51.
Okay, Formula 51.
Formula 51.
See,
it's absolutely hilarious. It's a hilarious movie. It was made back in the late 70s, I think. But absolutely hilarious. And the reason I wanted to see that is because before that I watched, what was that one called?
I don't know.
Yeah, you watched part of it with me, or you said you were gonna.
Yeah, but I don't know because I was working on the computer. I kept getting distracted.
Something about Bodyguard. It's the one where he goes, where they have to get him to the Hague because he's the only witness. And, like, all these guys are, like, trying to kill him and shit. And there's just, like, a lot. There's a lot of cool. The chase scenes and the shooting scenes are awesome. They're funny, and just the dialogue is hilarious. And the one guy's got the seatbelt rule where if you get in the car, put the damn seatbelt on. Well, at the one point in time, Samuel L. Jackson winds up behind the wheel driving. He's got his seatbelt on. The other dude who's always bitching about seatbelts does not. And all of a sudden they slam into this thing, and the passenger goes straight through the windshield, does a tuck and roll, and stands up. And he's like, Samuel L. Jackson looks out the window. He's like, "What the fuck?" He goes, "What happened to the seatbelt rule?" I don't know. It was something about it's says bodyguard in the title. I don't know, but it was a hilarious movie.
Okay, the one that Blind Straight's talking about is called Judgment Night.
No, oh, I don't know.
I don't either.
Yeah, these are movies. It wasn't like it was just hilarious. But I had no idea when I did a search online then, I had no idea that Samuel L. Jackson has made more than 100 movies. And most of them have been damn good ones,
You looking like Osama Obama.
What, this?
I don't know. I don't know who Osama Obama is.
No, I just got my hair clipped up because it's really bugging me.
Osama bin Laden.
I'm trying to grow out my bangs, and I'm actually getting through it. It's
Oh, I guess I am. I look like Osama.
Bin Laden.
No, whatever.
Osama old guy.
Osama Obama. You in a cave? No, I was actually in a hospital getting kidney dialysis when they said I was in the cave.
We actually had his beard dyed purple at one time, I think it was, or blue. And you had it in a little hair tie. It was long enough where we had it in a hair tie.
Right? And now it's just like a motley little creature that hangs there.
Well, you need to trim it so it's even. That's the first step. And then after that, you just let it grow. Like that dude, that
The
ref.
Hitman's Bodyguard?
Yes, that's it. That's
what
it. The
Johnny
Hitman's
said.
Bodyguard. That was a hilarious movie. I loved it. Yeah, I watched that this morning while I was sitting having coffee. I loved that movie. I forget the name of the other dude that stars in that, but his when he gives his lines, it like he just does it so well. It just comes out like just so hilarious. He's a great actor. I think anyway. But then I like that kind of shit, so.
Yeah, you like all the weird stuff.
I'm also a big James Bond freak.
I'll stick to my cartoons.
Hey, the cartoons aren't bad either.
Or I should say anime.
Yeah, we like anime. Well, a lot of that is not geared toward children. Some of that is geared toward adults.
Jenny Jones is like a computer.
Well, it's funny that
Ryan Reynolds.
it's really, yeah, Ryan Reynolds. That's it. That's his name. Yeah, his
Anime porn? Actually, there is. There's
Fritz the Cat.
There's 2 XXX anime porns. One is called Fritz the Cat, and the other one is called Return of Fritz the Cat.
Yeah, but that's not anime. That's just animation.
No, that's anime. It's anime.
How do you figure?
Because the first one is where he humps all the cats and does all that.
I get that,
stuff.
but what I'm saying is how do you figure that is anime? Anime is generally regarded as Japanese in nature. Originating in Japan.
Yeah, Tommy, Merb's gone. Something killed Merb last night. Yeah, it's pretty crazy anime, dude. You have to watch it.
We're gonna have to get some more Merbs though.
It's it's pretty crazy. It starts out and there's three cats and they're all working and they're
Really?
eating lunch and one stands up and takes a piss and he's pissing on Fritz's head who's walking underneath the steel girder like I don't know 50 stories
I don't know.
down or something like that. It's
From what I
pretty cool.
remember, it's a bunch of cartoon characters
Who is
like having
Merb?
orgies. It's a guinea hen.
Merb's a guinea hen that is dead.
Merb was a guinea hen.
Heavy Traffic was a good cartoon. Yeah, it was all right
I don't remember that one.
because it's a cartoon, not anime. Flash Gordon in the 80s. Dude, when I grew up, I lived in front of a drive-in movie theater, and one night they played Cinderella, and it was not the real Cinderella.
It was the X-rated version?
Yeah. It was like weird stuff. We didn't even watch it.
Oh,
We used
God.
we used to watch all the movies from the garage roofs.
Hey, you know, you still got the furnace running.
And
dude.
Yeah, I know. Want to
Okay.
shut it off?
Do I want to?
Yeah.
I will.
And when we watch it, the guy I used to hang out with, his name was Earl Tennant. His grandpa would come out. His grandpa was like 85 years old. And when his grandpa would come out, he'd be like, "Oh, I have to pleasure the wife. I'm going to watch some porn." And we'd always leave. Yeah, I'd never seen Deep Throat.
Hey, I'll bet.
There won't be anything left. The cats are eating them, Kimmy.
You guys remember the whole Linda Lovelace deal that went down where they found out she was underage and all that? I remember that. And then the whole John.
Merb will be.
It was hard not to hear, you know, about it in the news and
put
shit.
to good use. He will feed some other animals.
Some other animals, yep. All right, I'm gonna go shut down the thing. For us.
Oh, just got a thing. Flathead Corruption Watch saying mouse attacks, Flathead, Falling Bomb, and a bunch of other people. Nah, Hag won't eat me. Hopefully she'll just let me rot somewhere in a field. So that we don't have to pay, for them to burn my ass. It's like $3,000, $1,500, for somebody to put some propane underneath me and catch me on fire and burn me up. Where I could just rot in a field and it won't cost anything. Or I can be thrown to some pigs and they can eat me and it won't cost anything either. I'm not up for all that bury me, give me a headstone crap. There's no reason for any of that. Yeah, heavy metal was pretty cool. I can't remember the name of the one that oh man, I can't even think of the name of the band. But it was good. When it finally rolls around in my brain to where it clicks, I'll tell you what it was.
Oh. Yeah, you want to know why it was so cold? The wind, well, obviously temperature dropped, but the wind switched direction again. So.
The movie Eyeball, the woman threw all her victims to pigs. Yeah, the only thing is if you feed people to pigs, you got to make sure that you take a metal detector and go out there and check for any metal fillings, because the fillings won't get digested by the pigs. All the bones and everything else will. And then when the pig craps it out, they can't separate human DNA from pig DNA, so you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, it's going to take a while for my mind to remember the other one. It was basically like an acid trip, and it was in a cartoon, and I can't remember the name of it. Can't remember it at all. Found out that a crematory in Atlanta broke down and they were just throwing bodies out in a pond on the property. Pink Floyd, The Wall. Yeah, that's it. Blind Straight. Exactly.
Alright, let's find out where the money's at here. Where the money?
Yep. Pink Floyd. Yep. That was it. Oh no. Hag's breaking
Pink
out.
Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon.
Green
Everybody
Money.
had it. Are you talking to me, dog?
They assured me it wasn't the one they sent your dad to. I always wondered, when they burn people and they give you back the ashes, do they really give you back the ashes, or are those just like ashes from, like, you know, when they burn up dogs and stuff like that?
No, they're people, but it could.
You know?
Here's the deal.
And how many people's ashes are you really getting?
It could be a little bit.
More
of somebody
attacks by
else's
Beware Mouse on
yeah.
Flathead, Falling Bomb, and something else just
It
came out.
absolutely can be a little bit of someone else's mixed in there. Believe me.
The Cure was good. Yep. Sid Barrett flipped out.
I went to school with with Miller.
They probably do sell your organs. They should just part my whole body out because I'm on the organ donor list. So, I mean,
I'm an organ donor.
I got to have something like, you know, they can use like my toenails or something.
Dude, I'm an organ donor. So are you.
I know they don't want my skin because it's too full of ink. I have way too much ink on me. They'll never want that. They won't want my spine because it's totally trashed. But, I mean, there's got to be something salvageable. What about my wiener? Blind Straight? There's not a man on this earth that wants my fucking wiener. Trust me.
I'll take it.
You know, there might be
I'll take it.
a tranny's not even gonna want my wiener. It's just it is not of mentionable size.
That's mine. I'm gonna have it taxidermied.
What are you gonna do with it?
Sit on it? No.
Make people think it's a mushroom?
Shiitake. Shiitake. Taste
Hey,
it, monkey.
Can you guess what this is?
Shiitake.
This is my husband's wiener.
No, I'm just kidding.
It looks like a mushroom.
Dude, I could not imagine having anything taxidermied. Your horse, your dog. Why would you fuck? I can't even, I'm sorry, but I don't even understand cremating your pets and keeping that. You know, I don't get it.
I don't either, but...
You know? I bury them, they're gone. What I get out of it are the good memories. That's what I get out of it.
I wish
That's what
when I
keep.
croaked, you could just leave me out in the field and let the buzzards and the coyotes and shit come eat
Can't.
me. Well, you're not supposed to,
Can't.
but I wish you could.
I believe, because we have enough property, I believe, given Illinois' law, I don't know, I'd have to check, but there are some states where you actually can bury your relatives on your own property.
Well, I don't want to be buried in a box or anything. I want my body to rot.
Exactly, and that's why you do it that way. You bury the actual body in the ground so that it turns back into fertilizer.
Well, if we can do that in Illinois,
I don't know that we can.
I'm just
but
saying, if you find
you know
out
who
that
would
we
know?
can,
She would know because she's been in the funeral business
listen,
for a long time.
if you find out we can, I'll tell you exactly how I want you to bury me.
Okay.
Take the tractor out.
Standing up with your middle finger sticking up, right?
Just put the post hole digger in there. Dig me down, right?
You want to be standing up like
feet,
Jew? Like
12
Jew?
feet.
No?
Drop me in, feet first, right? And then just pour dirt over me.
No. Don't know that that's going to happen, but
it will work.
We'll find out, I guess. I'm counting cash right now to see what we got. I got a bunch of ones on here.
On the panel. I was up probably...
You're always up. I don't know when the fuck you sleep.
I stayed up about 3 hours after Spartacus closed the panel.
Kimmy, I constantly bitch at him about getting rest.
Take care, Kimmy.
And he won't rest.
Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to kill this before too long because I have like a whole bunch of messages I've ignored.
And we need to go get smokes. I need to put my boots on.
And we need to go get smokes, too.
Look at this. I have about 20 or 30 ones here. I could go to a strip club and have a good old time.
Go ahead.
No, thanks. And what for? So I can look at something I can't ever touch?
Yep.
That's stupid.
You can...
I'll throw these at you if you want to dance on the bed for me.
No, I'm not going to dance on the bed for you.
Do a little pole dancing for me, baby?
No. I'll do some banging for you, but I ain't going to do any pole dancing.
I'm just kidding you. Just pulling your chain.
I can't dance.
Yeah, I can't dance either.
Come on, Jenny. You're supposed to be on my side. What do you mean I owe her? What do I owe the hag?
He's actually, honestly, Jenny...
Good night, Kimmy. Take care. Thanks for coming. Thanks for enacting Nighbot.
Yeah, thanks, Kimmy. It was, as always, a pleasure.
We will see you around to bore you another day, guaranteed.
Honestly, Johnny, this guy... Okay, what the fungool?
It's just a ripped dollar.
Oh, okay. That looked a little hinky. Anyway, honestly, Johnny, he treats me extremely well. I have no complaints. He takes very good care of me.
Oh, for smoking in the barn, she says.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're like any other couple. We have our good days and bad,
Take it easy, Tommy.
He treats me extremely well. He takes
Jenny
very
says
good care of me.
smoking violations.
Yeah, I will have to figure out some kind of a violation on that. We'll have to violate.
I'll tell you what. I'll give a hag a spanking for the smoking violation. How's that?
How about this? Okay, when you smoke in the barn, I get to violate you.
And how do you plan on violating me?
That's at my discretion.
No touchy butthole.
That's at my discretion.
No. No.
I think I just figured it out.
There will be no touching of the buttholes.
See, and there will be no smoking in the barn now, will there?
There will be no touching of the butthole.
Oh, yeah, we just figured that one out.
No, we did not.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
You smoke in the barn, you pay the consequences. No. There are consequences for what you do.
You touch the butthole, you lose your fingers. I will gum them off.
You won't even know I'm doing it.
Bullshit.
You'll be sleeping.
My turd cutter is a virgin, and it's going to stay that way.
Exit only my turd cutter. Where do you come up with this shit?
That's what it is. It's a turd cutter.
I thought it was a pincher.
No, it's a turd cutter. You start shitting and it cuts it up. It's a turd cutter.
Who said that? Was it Bud that used to say that? What keeps your asshole from slamming shut?
I don't know who said it.
Remember that though?
That sounds something like Tommy Brown would say.
No, you know who? Actually, it sounds like something Paul would say.
No, Cletus Pete.
Cletus Pete. Maybe Cletus Pete. Yeah, that could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that was funny.
Cletus Pete, electrical genius.
Oh, the guy that nearly electrocuted himself?
Yes.
Yeah. He was not an electrical genius.
Jenny says tapered ends.
That's why they're tapered, because it does not slam shut.
Mine aren't tapered. My turd cutter works. It
Dude,
cuts them off. Bang.
Even the dogs are tapered, okay?
Dude, that's a dog.
Even the cats are tapered.
That's a cat.
Hers have abnormally long
They don't have
tapers,
turd
though.
cutters. I'm telling you.
What, you have like a little razor blade in there and a
I have 2 razor blades in there.
cha-chink, cha-chink, cha-chink.
I have 2 razor blades in there. Stick your finger in there and see what comes
I'll
out.
have to put your mesh glove on first.
No mesh glove. You have to do it without a mesh glove, and then you can touch the turd cutter, and it will cut your finger right off. Mariah Van Y has gone these.
67, 68,
It's
69,
Marije.
73, 74, 75.
I don't have her link handy, though.
77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84. Okay. It's not quite enough to get smokes for everybody, but...
All right, people. Thanks for hanging in there. We're going to kill this.
Yeah, as
World's most
always,
boring
it's been
stream.
fun. I do enjoy all of this.
Thank you for coming and being bored along with us.
Yeah,
the
thank
most
you for
boring
joining
channel.
us on the most boring live stream available on YouTube today.
Exactly.
And everyone take care. Peace out.
We'll see you all later.
Hugs and love, and we'll talk at you later. Be kind to each other.
We're out. Peace.
All right, I gotta put some of this back.